Voices call. They call out my name. They say I'm different. Well, I'm not the same. You say you want to be like me. Well, boy, let me tell you, you don't know what I've seen. How are we going, folks? Welcome back to the Nightmare Cabin. And
Hey.
I am joined by, it's him.
Yep, it's me, and
I
it's not
can't
Maiden
imagine
cast.
to be like him. The pain and the suffering he puts me through. It's Luke, co-host of Maiden Cast and Pantera Cast. My brother from another mother, the source of all my pain and frustration. How are you, mate? You all right?
Yeah, I'm good, mate. How about you?
Yeah, not too
It's
bad.
been a while.
Not that long. Is it been? No, is this the first time we've done anything this year?
Yeah,
Has it been since?
yeah.
Blimey.
2026, mate.
So we have still got to do damage plan on the Pantera cast and down,
And we've
but
still got to do Smith Kotzon's last album for Maiden cast, mate.
yeah, we'll
It's
get
got to
down
be
to that
done.
eventually.
So
Um, but
anyway,
yeah,
there's a reason why we're here.
there's a reason why we're here. We are going to be doing a retrospective on this band, and I reviewed this band's latest album a few years ago, and I did mention I was going to do a retrospective, and people in the comments went, "Do the retrospective, do the retrospective, do the retrospective." I went, "Yeah, I'll do it soon," and that was a couple of years ago. So for those long-suffering people, we are finally doing it. And I mentioned to Luke, I'm going to be doing a retrospective on this band, and he went, "Not without me, you ain't."
Fucking right.
So look at this, folks. Have you guessed who it is yet? It's the almighty Sevendust.
Sevendust, the most underrated band on the planet.
Yes, absolutely.
It's
So
frightening how many people sleep on these guys. It's
I am,
absolutely mind-boggling. And I'm doing my best not to swear in the opening minutes of the podcast, so you at least get some rankings. But
yeah. Was it the first minute you're allowed?
yeah,
But yeah. Also on my fit in my on offline life, I've just finished 14 12-hour shifts, including starting a new job. So I shall be celebrating with some old speckled hen, and I shall be christening, welcoming to the family, my witch hazel pint glass. So witch hazel, check them out. I should be sponsored by them actually because I bought a t-shirt as well. I was wearing that the other day. And check out my reviews. And I've done a retrospective. I've done a review. In fact, I've even had Colin, their frontman. I've had him on as for an interview. So yeah, Witch Hazel, check them out. The traditional metal extraordinaires. Yeah, I balls the head up on this. Sorry, so I'm just gonna have to.
yeah, I'm gonna say, yeah, you're being judged the world over.
Right,
But what the fuck do I
Seven
know? I
Dust.
don't
Let's
even
go.
drink.
How did you get in? Well, I'll tell you how I got into Seven Dust. You got me in.
Yeah, I'm gonna say it's fucking it's a standard tale, isn't it?
Yeah, it was you. You brought a copy of this in to college for me and went,
I did.
listen to that. I had heard of them, in all fairness, but I hadn't actually heard them. I was made aware of them around the time Home came out, but I did get this first. And I've got to say, what, 16? Yeah, when I met you, I hadn't even done my GCSEs yet.
Fucking hell.
Um, Unlike other YouTubers my age, I don't pretend new metal didn't happen. Just want to put that bone of contention out there. Um, YouTubers younger than me as well, funnily enough. Not a lot younger than me, but about a year. And they all pretend they never liked new metal. Fuck you, you liar. Um,
It
so
made the
yeah,
world go
I
round for a
don't
few
listen to
years.
certain bands now, but I'm not going to pretend I didn't listen to Cold Chamber or Slipknot or any of those baggy jean bands. I had the baggy jeans, I had the spiky hair, guilty as charged. Um, yeah, I was listening to Deeds of Flesh when I was 15. Yeah, of course you were. Um,
Yeah.
but I will say, Seven Dust are the only bands that I was there from album number one, and at 41 years old, I have bought every single album. on release day. I have maintained an interest all the way through. No, I can't. Oh, I say Maiden, yeah, but Maiden had started long before I came along. Um, this is the band. I was there, album number one from the very beginning, and I've stayed with them all the way through, unless it's a band that's split up or something silly like that. Um, yeah, yeah, and I'm thinking of other bands now. But like, no, that started long before I came along. Yeah, they started. Yeah, pretty much. This is the only band from day one. I've followed them the whole time, and yeah, they've every other year without fail.
Pretty much, yeah.
Just on the spring, they'll release an album, and then that album will be the soundtrack that year. And it's funny listening back to these albums. I go back to that stage in my life. It was quite. I could like write my autobiography with like sound Sevendust as the soundtrack. It's quite crazy. Like I even remember like being in the car. Like this is the first time I heard like
Fucking
certain
hell.
albums and where my life was at the time. Um, yeah, it's been quite funny re-listening to some of these, and some of the albums I've completely forgot about because you just move on to the next one. Especially since I started doing album reviews and stuff like that, because that is one thing you tend to do. You tend to listen to an album, get the review done, and then you just move on to the next album that you're reviewing. And I have sort of said um, in my next life, I'm just going to listen to whatever I want. But that's pretty much what I started doing this channel. I basically just review what I want. But even then, I've still regimented myself into a schedule. I never just put on what I fancy. But yeah, this band are phenomenal songwriters is the main thing. They just consistently write great songs. They are the name a band better than them live. I mean, seeing them live, that you've never seen a band just so comfortable on stage. It is just second nature to them. They're just so tight, and they just it's like watching a Swiss watch. Each one just knows what the other's doing without even looking, and you know they're a phenomenal band. And yes, you are right. They are totally underrated. They are the underrated band.
Yeah,
They
without fail. I mean,
and I say, yeah, I have explained this before in the previous video, but there's a difference between underrated and unknown. You can go, oh, this band's underrated. It's like, no, they're not underrated. No one's heard of them.
yeah.
That's
This
you.
this band influenced your fucking favorite band. Trust me. I went to see Tremonti on one of his solo tours, and he played the Forum. This was before the pandemic, and he did a no, it was it for yeah, it was Forum, and basically it was a case of I'm doing a free meet and greet. If you buy something at a merch stand, you come upstairs and you we'll do a signing. And it was like, bang on, mate. So I went up there and I was wearing a Sevendust top. I was wearing a tour shirt. And that's a rare thing over here, a Sevendust tour shirt with UK dates on it. And I was wearing it. And as I approached
It's
the
like a
signing
trilogy. A
table,
Seven
yeah,
Dust t-shirt is rare on its own.
yeah,
A Seven Dust tour shirt that's
yeah, fucking
even
hell, yeah.
rarer with UK dates.
That's it,
Yeah.
yeah. And as I approached the band, they all just sort of, well, Mark did, but the rhythm, they looked at me and they're like, fucking hell, now there's a shirt. This band, and it's like they were telling me that they were basically without Sevendust, they're not picking up instruments. The drummer has his fucking drum kit laid out exactly like Morgan's. You know, they said like without Sevendust, I'm not I'm not the musician you saw on stage tonight.
Yeah.
They are your favourite band's favourite band. Especially if you like American, if you're into post grunge, that sort of, Alter Bridgey, that sort of
They
genre
kind
of
of got
metal.
lumped in with the new metal wave, didn't they?
Oh,
And it,
that's just so disingenuous. I mean, fucking hell, what they down tuned to the new metal, getting a C. It's just doesn't
yeah, I'm just saying
doesn't
they
give them
they
the
they,
respect.
they
Oh
played
no, I know.
Ozfest and
Yeah,
Woodstock and
because that's what it was about at the time. I know you're not
yeah.
saying that, but people say they're new metal. They're not. Yeah, they wore baggy trousers, but these are far from new metal.
Mm.
They're so far above the talent level of your standard new metal band. It's not even funny. The only other band that come from that time that can live with them in terms of musicality is Limp Bizkit. Because something you like about Fred Durst, Limp Bizkit as musicians, even Fred Durst as a singer, as a
I think
vocalist,
Limp
they
Bizkit's
are
been
fucking.
quite. I think time's been kind to Limp Bizkit. I
They
think Limp
were,
Bizkit have been vindicated
yeah,
in recent years.
but they are incredibly talented musicians, and they were. Rest in peace, Sam. But they are the only band that could even come close to Sevendust level of musicality. They're frightening, and I've got into them. Fuck me, I was there. Do you remember when magazines did cover mount CDs?
Yep.
Metal Hammer, 1998. Uh, the Klansman was on there when Maiden was struggling to get record sales. They actually put their best song on the album onto a cover mount CD.
Yeah.
And straight after it, a song called My Ruin by a band called Sevendust. And normally, say you found new bands, wasn't it? And when it come on, it was like, what the fuck is this? It was unlike anything I'd ever heard. It didn't sound like Korn. It didn't sound like Maiden. It didn't sound like fucking Priest. Didn't sound like anything. Pantera, nothing. It sounded totally unique. And I just hoovered up information on him. And remember going into London. I used to go on the train. Obviously, long before I drive. I used to go just going to London when you're a jobless bum. You just go there for something to do, walk around, and went into Tower Records and they had the import section. And I just walked in there one day. Up there, took me Discman on the train. Remember them fucking
Yeah.
Discmans?
I never had a Discman,
And
but I know what they were. Yeah.
and I was on the fucking just in the import section, flicking through as you do. There it was, the debut. Don't see it in HMV. You don't see it in your general record shop at the time. It was in the import section of Tower Records, and I think it was like 30 quid. And I did not hesitate. Yoink. And straight away behind it was Pig Walk, Stuck Mojo. Yoink. I went up to the till like a kid in a fucking sweet shop. Take it, take my money.
Yeah.
And that just changed. And then I only found out afterwards that obviously they're family ties.
Yeah.
Clint in Sevendust, Corey in Stuck Mojo, and yeah, and that's how I've been. And then fucking since I saw him in '99 live on the home tour at the LA2, supported by Polkas. So I have been there since the beginning, same as you.
Yeah. Yeah. I had like this curse with Seven Dust where 3 times I had tickets to see them and 3 times they cancelled.
Yeah,
So the first time, again at the LA2, they were meant to be opening for 1 Minute Silence.
that would have been a show.
Well, you were there. You were there.
Was I?
Yeah.
Fucking hell, I was.
Yeah. Do you remember we was in the bar? Because it's sort of, it was in 2 levels, wasn't it? And
Yeah,
it
yeah. I remember
was
upstairs, just
upstairs, sort of
behind the
was like a
partition.
semicircle.
Yeah,
And yeah, I was in the bar. Well, we were in the bar. And Mazzy sort of just went like that. And I turned around and it was him. He went, all right. And I was like starstruck because he was from the band
massive. Yeah,
and
fucking
you were
hell.
taking piss out of me. Um, and who opened that show that night was Skindred. So
Fuck me.
arguably I think my first 3 gigs, can't quite remember what order they were in, but I went to see Raging Speedhorn at the Hard Rock Cafe downstairs in the Hard Rock Cafe, and that was a free gig. I saw Cone on the Issues tour, Wembley Arena. That was the day I left school. POD opened that night,
Okay, now.
and then yeah, 1 Minute Silence, and it was Sona Farik. Don't know if you remember them.
I remember the name.
And
Yeah.
yeah, who actually opened the show was Skindred. So yeah, so 16 years old, like Skindred. I mean, Skindred as well. Everyone, not a lot, not a lot of people know this, but Skindred actually formed off the ashes of Dub War.
Dub War. Yeah.
The
And
original
Dub War were,
Skindred lineup was 3 quarters of Dub War, and I think they only changed their name to get off of earache because
yeah,
that's what
probably did.
everyone was doing. What fucked Polkus was earache. They changed their name to I Am I, but never got off the ground.
Yeah.
Um, they ruined Iron Monkey as well. Like Napalm Death literally wrote an album about earache. Um, yeah, so. Polkas were another great band. I did a video on them. Go check that out. But
Yeah,
yeah, there was just that crunchy, dark sound of that time in the 90s, weren't there?
yeah, it was. Yeah,
And but yeah, so I first heard of Sevendust around. I think I was getting seeing album reviews for Home, but then the song that was doing the rounds was Bitch, and I
oh,
remember hearing that and just loving it, just instantly loving it. And I remember
oh,
hearing you talking to someone about it, and you went, "No, Bitch is still their best song, but Home is a much better album." And then yeah, so I think you just the next day brought that into college
yeah.
for me, and yeah, you could not get hold of this.
Oh no, you couldn't get it for
This,
it was rarer than the feces from a swaying wooden equine, as we say over here.
yeah,
You couldn't get, like I say, I had to get the import shop in London record store, and I paid 33 times the price for CD for it.
yeah. Friend of family went on holiday to America, and I asked them to look out for it, and they brought me home this and the first Poison the Well album. How cool is that? Um, so I had that. Then I went and bought Home. When hearing this fully for the first time, then I went and got Home. Then, oh shit, just like you said, I got this on import. Didn't even realize it was coming out. 20 quid I paid for that fucker. Um, yeah, and then we'll get into the rest as it goes along. So, um, yeah,
But
so
yeah, I
what
mean,
formed in, let's go through some history.
94,
Form,
isn't it?
I'm just on Wikipedia now.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. 94.
1994, bassist Vinnie Hornsby joined drummer Morgan Rose in a band called Snake Nation. Drummer John Connolly then joined the group as a guitarist. They recorded one early demo, but were displeased with the lead vocals and hired Lejon Witherspoon
And
following a year-long
let's not fuck
search.
about. That's the greatest masterstroke they ever pulled.
Yeah, around the same time, guitarist Lee Binks completed the band, and the band renamed themselves Rumblefish. Now that would have been a cool name. In fact, that was an idea I had for a name back in the day. It must have been a common thing. Do you know where Rumblefish comes from?
No,
It's the S.E. Hinton book.
ah, right.
Do you remember when you was at school? Did you ever read The Outsiders?
No, you're talking 35 years ago now.
Um, right. If The Outsiders came out, everyone big in the 80s, their first film was The Outsiders. Patrick
Right,
Swayze, Matt Damon, Tom Cruise,
right, yeah, yeah,
um, the kid from Karate Kid. All of the 80s, their first film was Outsiders. This book was a massive hit, and it was about rival gangs. The Soshis versus the Greasers. So the Soshis were like your baseball jacket, chino trousers. They were the smart kids, and the Greasers were the leather jackets, greasy hair,
yeah.
quiffs, you know. And it's rival gangs. You get the picture. Well, off the back of that, the second book was called Rumblefish. Now, Siamese fighting fish, when they see each other, they just fight until,
Right, right.
until death. And the funny thing is, if you hold a mirror up into the tank, it will attack the mirror.
Yeah,
And they did a film with that with Mickey Rourke and Matt Damon. Not Matt Damon, Matt Dillon. Fantastic film. Francis Ford Coppola, one of my favourite films. But yeah, we read The Outsiders in class, and then I read Rumblefish on my own off the back of it and loved it. So I'm guessing that's where that came from. Renamed themselves, they chose Crawl Space. Banks became. Let's get into this a bit. Band replaced Clint Lowry. The first commercialized song was My Ruin from the
yeah.
'96 compilation Mortal Kombat. And the
Well,
band changed
that's
their name for final time because another band was called Crawl Space. And the
another
band
band.
renamed themselves Sevendust, inspired, sorry, by a commercial insecticide brand called Sevin, Sevin, Dust. They released their self-titled debut album with production by Twisted Sister
Yeah, JJ.
members JJ French and bassist Mark Mendoza.
Yeah, JJ was a manager for a while.
Yeah. and yeah, the rest is history,
Yep.
basically. And then in 1998, they performed the Dynamo Open Air, Ozfest '98, yeah, and so on.
Yeah. I mean, got to say as well. I mean, obviously, I've touched on it earlier. Like I was talking about Stuck Mojo, but obviously, Seven Dust from Atlanta in Georgia. There's something in the water down in Georgia because when I looked it up, it's like Seven Dust, Stuck Mojo, Fozzy, Mastodon, Nashville Pussy, Norma Jean, Baroness. It's like fucking hell. Talk about a hotbed. You
It's got
know,
a big like there's a lot of country scene there as well.
oh yeah, I mean, I'm just. But you see, you always hear about. Obviously, you've got the fucking Bay Area scene, and you got the New England fucking scene, and all the rest of it with Kill Switch and all the rest of it. But Georgia, mate, they're churning them out that, or they were back in the day. Like I say, there's some massive bands come out of there.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So without any further ado, we've laid the foundations.
You can tell I'm here because if this had been a normal retrospective, you'd have been about 7 albums in by now.
Oh no, no, no!
We're
Apparently,
fucking chatting.
I mess around too much. I don't. Do you remember when I did that hour and a half thing on King's X?
Oh yeah, yeah. You
And
got in trouble, didn't you?
oh, I'm sorry, it took me an hour and a half to give you an entire fucking history of a band that's been going since the
Yeah.
fucking '80s. Um,
Your battery's running out already. What the fuck?
but yeah, uh,
I mean, the debut. It's
well,
talk saying, but Seven Dust have got a formula and all the rest of it, but the debut, nothing else sounds like that.
no, that this is what's so cool about this album.
It's totally unique. No other
It
band sounds like
it
it.
sounds like a band that haven't formed. Like you,
Yeah,
especially when you
yes,
listen to the later albums, you go
yeah.
back to this one. It's like, oh, it's all there, everything's
Yeah,
there, but it's
it,
just it hasn't
yeah. It's just
quite.
not the cement hasn't quite formed yet, is it?
Yeah,
But there's some fucking
moments of brilliance.
oh, yeah, and stuff.
Um,
Even even the signature Morgan on his backing vocals hasn't really established yet.
yeah.
That's one thing about Seven Dust is all of them, the voices they've got.
Well, yeah, they all
Even Vinny, who tends to stay in the background when he's playing bass and he doesn't really do side projects and all that. Even he jumps in on backing vocals. They've all talk about
they
fucking five.
harmonize like they're
Oh,
like a doo-wop band, or
if
I want to say boy band, but boy band is a
yeah,
doo-wop band. That's where it comes
but
from.
it's an absolute freak show in terms of talent. You know,
Mm.
it's fucking ridiculous when you line them up and you're like, fucking hell.
It's not even the talent. It's not the talent. It's the chemistry.
Oh yeah,
That's,
no,
that's
so
what this band has got. It's
but yeah, they've got
chemistry.
it. It is lightning in the bottle time. For me, it's Maiden, Pantera, Seven Dust.
Yeah,
These bands don't come along every day,
yeah,
and you know,
and
like I
they
say,
just gel. And
yeah,
the,
exactly.
the talent is is one thing, but I bet they bring the best out in each other and complement each other much more than they are players. I bet they would all say I wouldn't be the guitarist or I wouldn't be as good on my instruments today if I
Yeah,
hadn't have joined this band
yeah,
because it seems like they've got better together.
yeah,
They've grown together,
yeah, yeah,
you know. And but yeah, as soon as that opening note, those opening,
yeah. With Black, yeah. I mean, yeah, it's a really weird,
yeah,
totally unique sound. It's just heavy. It's melodic. It's crunchy. It's electronic almost. The production it's got to it. It's a weird, it's a weird mix, but it works.
yeah.
And it works like a bastard because
It's 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 got metal. It's metal, but it's got its elements of funk and soul,
yeah,
and it just swings. It swings like a soul
yeah,
song. You know, if
and
you get these,
I ain't being funny. That's legend, man. I mean, any other singer, this band would have lasted 5 albums.
yeah,
But like you say, he's the final piece of that chemistry. He's what he brings to the table is
it's kind of like
fucking.
the foundations laid by sort of King's X and Living Colour,
Oh yeah, yeah,
but it's just that one extra bit where those bands weren't quite as heavy.
yeah,
It's yeah, take King's X, take Living Colour, what they're doing with the Pantera crunch.
yeah.
you
Yeah,
know, and then that's that missing that missing element in it.
yeah.
But then yeah, we've got Bitch, phenomenal
Bitch,
song.
mate. That
The energy on that,
that was I requested that every week at the local metal club
yeah,
at Hollywood's, and luckily the DJ liked it as well, so it got played every week, and I tore that dance floor to pieces,
we
mate.
all did. I remember, yeah,
As soon as you hear it come on, no matter what you're doing, if you're having a
yeah.
piss,
Who's
if
ever split up with his
zipping up and
girlfriend that
legging it,
week just goes in and just lets it out, you know.
yeah,
But it's just got that great grungy intro, in it. Ding, ding, and
yeah,
you'd think it's just like a, and then just bam, bam, bam. It just
yeah,
kicks in. Dun, 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 dun. It's excellent. Then
yeah,
just that,
it's so heavy,
don't tell me, and then dun, dun, dun,
yeah,
dun, dun, dun,
oh
dun,
yeah,
dun, dun, dun. Fucking great. Terminator. Every song on it I love.
yeah.
Terminator. I
I
mean,
mean, it's like I say, I
Too
was,
Close to Hate, and I love. The
oh,
thing is as well. I think there's. It's like they've got sections of songs that they've fused together to make a full song. Because when you take a song like Too Close to Hate, it's like dun dun, and then you like dun 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 dun, so dun 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 dun, and then just and then it just goes into a completely different song.
yeah,
And now I feel it in my head, and then you go like Wired. The way that it starts off with just it's got like that punk rock
yeah,
beat to it, and then just in the middle with that and the fucking vocals over the top of it, and
oh
then you
yeah,
got a beautiful song like Prayer.
yeah,
Um, I'm trying to think which I can't remember if it's Will It Bleed or it's not My Ruin, is it? What's the one? I'd rather kill myself than put you through
yes.
that pain again. Which one's that?
I've spent so long
It
listening
just
to this.
goes so it just out of nowhere because it's all mellow and then just kicks in with that heaviness.
That's Will It Bleed, I think. But probably going to get lit up in the comments for this. But no, My Ruin is a total ballad. It's really slow paced. It's the right change of pace for the album.
I just realised I've got two copies of this because I'm sad. This was
We've got
the
my old one.
I think this was the anniversary edition. Oh right, so you
Oh
get
yeah, because
DVD.
they released it,
They
didn't
put
they, with
out a video. They
extra
put out a
tracks.
live video. So that live video is on this, and you get a cover version of
Schools out.
"Schools Out," which
It was
ain't
different.
it ain't all that, is it?
It's different. And you got Breathe on here as well, weren't you? From the
Yeah.
Strange soundtrack. That's a fucking great song. That's a great
Straight.
soundtrack, actually. Oh,
Yeah,
that's a
let's
great
touch on that
soundtrack.
quickly. Strangeland,
D.
horror
Snyder, wasn't it?
project by D. Snyder,
Yeah,
and I remember the DVD kind of came with like a Hell's Headbangers episode with D hosting, where he was like introducing videos from the soundtrack, and yeah, Sevendust was on that.
yeah. No, it's a good song, Breathe. It's but I really, they really laid a marker down because people calling it new metal. Like, no, stop. You know,
The thing is, all of even with the whole new metal thing, like I've come up with this in my mind, and I get proven. It falls into it every time. As soon as something gets a name, that's when it kind of dies. Because when you go this and this and this is that, then everyone that's when people jump on it and go, well, yeah, we're doing that, and that's when the scene goes. Because
yeah,
what became new metal, and then was new metal afterwards. Like none of them were that. Once and it was the same with metalcore. As soon as you had bands that started really, you could argue it goes back to Cro-Mags, but then
yeah,
you had bands that were mixing metal with hardcore.
yeah.
So
Which
you
is what the
got
whole
like,
point of the term.
Integrity, and then you had bands like Vision of Disorder and Earth Crisis and the
Yeah,
Victory bands, and then you had then that developed into what was going on with the Trust Kill records with 18 Visions and Poison the Well and Hopes Fall and Bane and then that was through it, and then all of a sudden, yeah, this is something going on here, and all of a sudden, and it's never the originators that make it. You could say the same thing about grunge.
yeah,
each band runs on the back. Everyone just
Yeah.
leans back, and everyone just runs on top of the back, and then that band breaks through. That was Kill Switch
Kill
Engage with a
switch. Yeah.
live or barely. But as soon as that thing, metalcore became a thing,
Yeah.
and then metalcore became a formula. And as soon as it became that was it. And then people, no, we're metalcore. That was it. And it was the same with punk, same with grunge, with thrash, whatever you want to call it. The same thing happens. As soon as it gets its name, that's when all the dickheads jump on board and fuck it up. Because the record labels lose all their quality control.
Yeah.
They
Oh
just
yeah,
try and
they're
deliver.
desperately running about, fucking trying to sign the next thing, aren't they?
Mm. This is why, you know, there's the difference between Nirvana and the Melvins. It's, you know, anyway. Let's get on to the second album because we've got about 20 to get through.
Yeah.
So 1999, boom,
Yeah.
the
It's
band
come
come
out. It
with
comes.
Home.
Yeah, and it's
To me,
and
this is the band's first of many, but I think this is the template.
yeah,
First
this
of
is where
many.
they've really started to get their sound now. When it was like, fuck, man,
It's
whole album,
solidified now. Yeah,
whole album is just banging.
yeah.
I'm not a massive fan of production, though. To be fair, I think that's what lets it down.
Who did produce it? Toby Wright. Mixed by Andy Wallace, who,
Yeah,
he was. Well, so speaking of Nirvana, did Andy Wallace work on Nevermind? I think didn't he mix Nevermind? He's he's definitely involved in some of the biggest albums anyway. But yeah, it looks like they've thrown a bit of money at this one. This is on a proper record label. This is on Epic. Um, yeah, you had full production videos. You had guests on here. You had
yeah.
Chino from Deftones. You had Skin from Skunk
Skin,
and Nancy.
Skunk and
One of
Nancy, yeah,
I'm a big fan of.
yeah.
One of the best gigs I've ever seen was them live at the Lost Weekend. It was like an indoor festival thing. She's fucking amazing front
Yeah. I
woman
mean,
and amazing singer.
she's got a phenomenal voice,
Yeah.
absolute phenomenal voice, and but yeah, get writing that song. Whoever wrote that, that was a masterpiece. That was.
Mm.
I
But every
remember,
song on
I
here,
was I always remember seeing them at the LA too, and it was on this tour, and they played Denial and all the all the stuff, and they said, "Has anyone like new album coming out? Has anyone got the album Home?" And everyone's like, "Yeah," as many people as there were in the LA too. I mean, it's like the size of my kitchen, and he's like, "Yeah, we did a song on there." Lady, you might know her. The name's Skin. We did a song called Licking Cream on there, and everyone's like, "Yes, they're gonna fucking play it." And they're like, "Yeah, it was a really great song. Anyway, here's Waffle." It was like, what? What the fuck? It was like a proper letdown.
You think they would have said to her, "Come,
Yeah,
come down to the."
yeah, but it
As
was
far as I'm aware, they've never done it live. They've done it live
like,
with another
oh yeah, they
woman
have, but
singing,
yeah,
but
never
never,
with her
never
because
with her.
I think it was weird because Legend said it was a really weird scenario because like it was almost like he was almost wheeled in. It was an interview I saw of him, I read, I can't remember, but he said it was
It's
weird.
probably
He
the
said
record label set it up,
I
and
was almost wheeled in. I did my bits, she did, and and then I was wheeled out again, sort of thing. It was a weird one.
yeah, because even they did a video for it as well. But you notice they're
Oh,
not
here we go.
together.
Look, fucking move. Come on.
What's your opinion?
Yeah, she loves it
How many cats have you got?
too.
Two. I always thought you had three for some reason.
Nah, nah, too.
And yeah, I mean, it's Denial, Head Trip. I mean, even just like little interludes like Insecure. That it's
Oh
just
yeah.
a great piece of music. Um, is it Grasp?
Also,
Got
crumbled.
really. I wish I had your line to breathe. Real soulful chorus on it.
Yeah,
Really, like Legion really goes for it on the vote. But then you just got songs that are just balls to the wall headbangers like Rumblefish
Rumblefish. The riff in that
and
is
Home.
ridiculous. Yeah, oh, home. Yeah, that's mad days.
Um,
I mean, you mentioned like you mentioned like Chino on Bender. I mean, that was totally ill-advised. Whoever said to Chino to do that because Legion just blows him away.
yeah,
It makes you realise just how ordinary a vocalist Chino Moreno is. when he's put up against
Yeah, they
Lance
were like
Witherspoon.
the big thing at the time, and
They
I
were.
suppose it was just like
It
let's
was yeah, it was a
get a
badge of honour,
star
wasn't
on
it?
there to sort of like boost. Because I
Yeah.
remember, and it is a good song. I mean, that was
Oh,
on
the
the
song's
radio all
great.
the time.
Yeah, but it's just a case of how you got Chino doing Chino things, and I've never understood. I've never got what everyone saw in his vocals. Yeah, some of it's all right, but yeah, and then Legion just
Just
blows him
blows
away.
him
It's
away.
just
Yeah.
fucking not even funny.
Around this time, disaster strikes, and we had the Ozfest, and there was the well, this band. If you consider how big Limp Bizkit and Kong and all the rest of them got, this band would have been fucking massive because they were head and shoulders above them. There was a band called
Not
Snot,
yeah,
whose singer died in a car crash, and everyone got together to finish off what would be their second
like an
album.
album. Yeah,
So the band's
because saying that it's weird segue because I think they had an unreleased or they had a track on Strangeland if I remember rightly.
no, they had a song on here because this song.
No, Snot had Absent. It was on Strangeland.
Oh, well, sorry, I see what you're saying.
So it was one of the ones from the Snots. What would have been second album was on Strangeland. I'm sure it's Strangeland.
Yeah,
So it was. That's how.
because they dedicate
Yeah,
and there is a song based uh, dedicated to Lynn. The "Wipe My Face, Get Up Again"
yeah.
that one.
That's it. Yeah,
Um, but yeah, the band finished off what would have been the second album. Lynn only managed to finish vocals on one song, so that is
yeah.
the song "Absent."
Absent. Yeah,
And then they got the singer from this band and that band.
yeah.
Look, even but today, this
It was a
lineup:
nice
Serge from System of a Down, Jonathan Davis from Korn, MCUD from Head to PE, Max from Soulfly,
story.
Brandon from Incubus, Ozzy Osbourne
Yeah,
does a spoken tribute on it, and
Corey from
Fred
Slipknot.
from Limp Bizkit, Corey from Slipknot, Dez from Cold Chamber, Mark from Sugar Ray,
Yeah.
and yeah, and then we get Lejon.
Well, it tells you. Funny enough, talking about Corey, that was when I realised how good a vocalist Corey Taylor was.
Yeah,
He launches into the chorus of his particular track. It's like
yeah.
holy shit. But it tells you how well Sevendust were respected, even 2 albums in. They're the only band that were asked to write an original track.
Was it them that?
Angel's Son was written
Because
by
all it
Clint
just
and
says is
Lejon.
Lejon from.
No, if you
Yeah,
look at it, it's Clint and
look at the
Lejon
writing
wrote
credits.
it.
Yeah, I'm just doing it now.
They're the only ones that got an original track on there.
Yeah, I mean, I suppose they wrote it for him and they showed the
Yeah,
band and went,
and
"Yeah, no,
and
you
the
got to
um
use
the
it."
video was cool. Yeah,
Yeah,
you've seen the video, haven't you?
yeah.
All the campfire and that. That's really it's a really cool video.
There was a bit of controversy about that. That rustled up someone the wrong way. Do you
Oh,
remember Tarry B?
oh yeah,
I mean, you can read between the lines, but she was really close with Lynn,
yeah.
and she kind of felt snubbed that she wasn't on the album. And in the video, Kitty were
Yeah,
being
Kit
pushed
yeah,
at the
yeah,
time, and Kitty were just sort of sitting there, and
yeah.
she was like, "What the fuck are they doing there? Like, how did they know him?" And I would have liked to have been there. Hello, and she did a cover because what was the band she was in? She was in Tura
My ruin.
Santana, and then she went on to be My Ruin. And the next My Ruin album, and the closing track was a cover of Stupid, and yeah, makes you wonder. I'm not saying anything. Don't but yeah, moving on. Um, so there's a little stopgap for you.
Yeah, they also in around this time as well. They were on a compilation called Loud Rocks. I don't know if you heard it. It was a rap rock, rap metal crossover compilation album.
Yeah.
Had Exhibit and all the rest of it on there, and they did a song with Exhibit. What you see is what you get.
Oh, I didn't even know about that.
Yeah, it's actually a pretty cool song. It's them playing the music in the background. You've got Exhibit rapping over it, and then in the chorus, Legion goes ha and really fucking brings his voice out. But it's actually a cool song if you can check it out.
Well, I think you've got an album's worth of tracks that are on compilations,
Oh fucking hell, yeah,
soundtracks, and every album comes with a bunch of B sides, like bonus tracks anyway.
Mhm. Yeah.
So yeah,
I mean, other
there needs to be a odds and sods uh, Seven Dust
and
compilation.
other tale of them writing anything up to 60 songs in an album session.
Really?
Fuck's
Fucking hell.
sake, you know, it's absolutely they're just they just got riffs for days.
Yeah.
It's a joke.
Right. So Luke, as you one of the biggest questions in the music thing is like, how do you follow up a masterpiece?
Well, you write another one.
Exactly. So we got animosity.
Animosity. Fuck's sake.
Um,
What a banger.
yeah. It's funny because I remember
And
I
it's
got this the
much better
first.
production as well, whoever produced it.
It's like this is like their mainstream breakthrough album, but
It's heavy as fuck.
yeah, with they don't sacrifice anything that makes they do kind of embrace radio,
Oh yeah.
but
But
they don't sacrifice any of their heaviest
they
for it.
they open the album with a song called Tits on a Boar, or sorry, TOAB,
Yeah,
and it's heavier than Gert Bucket's leg. Look that one up, folks. Fucking compose yourself.
you're not funny, but
Yeah.
anyway, anyway, right, that guy made me giggle. Right, you
Just
take
descends into
over.
madness now.
Yeah, right, carry.
Fucking hell.
Right, you fucking been saving that one, ain't you?
Fucking hell.
Right. Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun. We kick in with tits on a ball,
Yeah.
and it's just like the heaviest track ever. And
Oh yeah, it's a monster.
it's just got that hook in it towards the thing with it on the bridge before the chorus. But yeah,
Yeah, I
it's
mean,
just like yeah,
say
Seven Dust back.
yeah, it's absolute monster, and Morgan is as if Morgan wasn't kicking it on home. On this is where Morgan comes to life, and Morgan Rose. I mean, if you don't know, you need to fucking know, because that man is probably oh fuck, he's the greatest live drummer on planet Earth
Yeah,
currently walking around.
yeah,
He's a fucking animal. He's an absolute animal. And check him out. He's got his drum cam videos of him on YouTube, and the guy is a freak of nature. Because not only is he fucking, he's just limbs and fucking more limbs. He's also doing all your heavy vocals with a head mic, and or most of the heavy vocals. I know Clint jumps in as well, but he does most of it. And he's an absolute freak of nature. And this song really put him on the map with Praise, which
yeah.
was a
Great
smash.
song. Do you know what? I used to skip that song,
Fucking really,
and seeing it live, it was like,
it clicked.
what was yeah? Welcome to the party, pal. What was your problem? Um, but then you got like beautiful song like Trust, and then it open, then a song like Crucified is why you like Seven Dust. I
Yeah,
mean, but yeah, Trust has just that uplifting chorus. Then you got a beautiful melancholic song like Christmas Day. Then you got songs like Shine, Follow. You got Aaron from Stain do vocals
yeah.
on that. But do you know what? I still think there's some treasures on this album. So
Oh, and fucking what I love about Sevendust is they don't front load their albums
no, no,
because you got stuff like Damaged and Beautiful, Beautiful. It's one of the
yeah,
last tracks on the album.
exactly what I was going to talk about.
Fuck,
Yeah.
it's an absolute beast
Just
of it,
damage that.
heavy.
Ding, 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 ding. Couldn't you help yourself? And then just when the bass is carrying it, it's good enough. And then just when the guitars just they come over the top, and it just adds that layer.
Yeah.
And then Morgan starts doing the heavy vocals on the,
Oh.
and then it goes to the chorus. It's like that Vince McMahon meme where you're just like,
Yeah.
but yeah, beautiful. that
And then the drums kick in. Yeah, oh fuck, man, so
2,000
much
miles
weight.
per hour. Our boy Spoony loves that song. Luke Blake, shout out
Yeah,
if you're watching this. How you
you
doing,
better be
bruv?
watching it.
Hope you're doing well. And yeah, I know you like that song. And then we get a re-recorded
We do.
um,
Angel's
Angel's
Son, they
Son.
go full on with it, give it because obviously it wasn't the whole band on the compilation, it was only the three of them. But now obviously Vince and John come
Yeah,
in and they
I
just
do think I
tweak it a bit.
prefer this is the definitive version,
Oh, it
although
is. It is, yeah.
this
Which
is
is which is weird because normally the
it's
I always it's normally the first version that you hear is the one that you like
it
with
just feels this
Kilkus.
one's more complete. It just feels
Yeah.
more.
It's like with Kilkus, wasn't it? Our band that we loved, the local band. The
Yeah,
Slut demo. It's perfect.
yeah.
And then they re-recorded it on the album and it lost some of the magic. But this is the other way around now.
There's a
Angel's Son on
guy
the album.
that's on YouTube uploading bands from that era and from that area, and I don't think he's actually from around here. Like he's discovered it.
Yeah.
I've been commenting on the videos as well, and like I was saying like, I saw this band live, and he's just like, "You what?" Like, and I was thinking of yeah setting something up and talking with him, and then reaching out and getting like that's Chris Macri or someone like that to
Yeah.
talk about the history of it all. But he's doing Junk DNA as well,
Oh fucking hell, right.
and the band that Paul did after Junk DNA, I can't remember what they're called now.
No, I can't.
Um, but yeah, so fucking good luck to you discovering this stuff, man. Like,
Yeah. Yeah, it's
and
good.
I forgot how good Junk DNA were. Have you listened to Junk DNA lately? Time's been kind to them.
No, not decades, mate.
Yeah.
Decades.
So yeah, so we're 3 albums in, an
Yeah.
hour in.
I mean, yeah.
I hope you.
Three albums in. I mean, yeah, they've still got unreleased stuff because on from this session they gave us Corrected, which ended up on the Scorpion King soundtrack, the Rock's first starring film, and also the song Leech, which ended up on Freddy vs. Jason soundtrack. So they've always got songs on the back burner ready to go onto compilations or soundtracks.
Well, that was a thing at the time as well, wasn't it? It was the soundtrack pushed the film.
Yeah,
You would
it did.
you know
And especially if it was a low budget sort of fantasy film or a horror
well
film,
if you were
the
too young
soundtrack
to
was
watch
just
the
loaded.
film, you would sort of buy the soundtrack
Yep.
and flick through the booklet and just kind of listen to the
Yeah.
album and just kind of
And it was
envision
always
this
loaded. It
film in your head, you
was
know.
always loaded with metal, wasn't it?
Mm.
Always loaded with
And
metal.
I'm going to be controversial here. Freddy versus Jason is the best Nightmare on Elm Street film.
Oh, it's fucking great.
Yeah.
Fucking great.
Best Friday the 13th film as well, to be fair.
Yeah,
I
it
mean,
is.
we it's funny because we as much as and I'm the first one to complain about remakes, but you go back and you do like yeah, we do put these films on pedestals, don't we? Like there is there's some holes in this.
Oh, yeah.
I've actually got a bit of a soft spot for the Nightmare on Elm Street remake. It wasn't what it could have been,
I haven't seen it yet.
but
I will get there.
they they do. It's not bad. It's not bad as remakes go, and they do kind of when you rewatch the first one, it is like yeah, there is holes in this, and they do kind of make it a bit more sense. And I do
Yeah, yeah.
think the guy's name, I forget his name now.
Oh, what, Jackie O'Haley?
Yeah, he did very well with. It wasn't that he was a bad Freddy. It was the
No,
scripts
yeah,
could have done them a bit, but the ideas were there. I'm sensing my spidey senses are going off with studio interference.
yeah, more than likely.
I think it was fucked with, but I think he tried to do something different with it. But yeah, it what his performance wasn't the problem. Anyway, right. So anyway, I walk
Yeah.
into HMV
And
and
yeah, then also, I just want before you crack, I just want to say, talk about songs being on the back burner, ready to go at this time as well. They were tagged by WWF to re-record Chris Jericho's intro music. They
all
did
right.
a, they did basically a metal album because the WWF was always pushing metal. That's where fucking
Yeah.
Autobridge got their first thing.
Yeah, they had an
Um,
entrance
they
to
had
the entrance song,
yeah
didn't
for
they?
Edge, but they had WWF basically
I
got
can't remember the
metal
song, but yeah.
bands and new metal bands to obviously cover and reimagine wrestlers' intro songs. And more often than not, they actually used them. And Sevendust did Chris Jericho's, which and he was a big deal at the time. And I imagine, obviously, with the Atlanta thing, me because he would have been mucking around with Fozzy around this time. So I imagine he might have even asked him to do it. So, but check that out. It's actually a good, really good song.
Yeah, we were I got out of wrestling at that point. The last time I watched wrestling, Owen Hart was alive. So,
Fucking hell, yeah.
um, but yeah, so I'm in HMV one day, and boom, Sevendust got a new album out. Oh shit, didn't realise that. Boom, and yeah, this again.
And
This was
yeah,
the
like you say,
soundtrack.
how'd you follow up a classic that followed up a classic?
Another
Right,
classic.
right, another one.
My soundtrack this year was this album and the Jury Falls second demo, which I am going to go grab.
Jury Falls, guys, check them out if you can. You'll have to search them on YouTube. It's what Kilkus became. They're fucking, it's a banger. The
Boom!
game, the
Yeah,
game.
this is my steering wheel. This is the fucking compartment in the little bit in the door. These were the two of my summer that year. Um, and I was telling the guy that on that YouTube channel that I was like, look, I'm going to show you this. Um, that was great. That was phenomenal, man.
That
That
was.
band, that band should have been massive,
Yeah.
and Chris Macri should be selling out arenas.
Yeah, boy's got a set of pipes on him, hasn't he?
Um, yeah, man. Here we go again. What more do you want? You've got
Yeah,
massive riffs,
it's frightening,
choruses
isn't
that
it?
just sing themselves, harmonize between all four of them.
Oh,
Again, they sing like a boy band. You got one.
Skeletons. Yeah, I mean,
I
fucking
mean, check out a song
skeleton
like
song.
"Enemy."
Oh, Enemy, what, written about Des Fafara?
Was it?
Yes. Because obviously Morgan was part of the first heavy metal power couple, wasn't he?
Yeah. I'm
We
just
do.
looking for something. One sec. I can't find it. Anyway, yeah,
Yeah, because obviously Morgan married Raina from Coal Chamber, didn't he?
that's right. Yeah.
And apparently Des,
Oh, because Cold Chamber can't broke up, didn't they? Yeah,
yeah, and Des weren't treating her very well. Because obviously she left, didn't she, and got replaced.
that's right. Yeah,
It
so
sounds like
she got
Des,
replaced by
I can't
the
think
one
of
with the
God's
red
name now.
hair.
Yeah. But yeah, Des
I
weren't
guess when she wanted to come back, they were like, "Yeah,
yeah, Des weren't treating her very well, like in the terms of band, not in other shit. And apparently that Morgan took offense to it.
well,
And
Cold
they had
Chamber
a
had kind of at that point as well."
yeah.
So I
And
guess he
that's
was like,
what and that's why all the diss lyrics are fucking great. I mean, never gonna be, never gonna see your name in the lights. You could always dream what you could have been.
"Yeah."
That's a fucking
Didn't quite work
headshot,
out
that
though
one.
because he came back with a vengeance with Devil Driver.
Yeah,
But yeah,
but it's in terms of that just it's just yet more brilliant songs.
yeah, and every song. Now, when I was re-listening to these albums for this retrospective, I didn't even bother listening to these. I watched them live instead.
Yeah, yeah.
Um, you can check out YouTube.
Oh yeah, I
Takes a
bought
couple of attempts, but yeah, I found both full concerts, both these albums played in full,
yeah, I mean, I
and
bought the live streams during the pandemic when I did them,
that
and they were
came later.
fucking
Yeah.
yeah.
Now, am I imagining it? Did they do next on those streams?
No,
I swear I saw that they were going to do next at some point.
no, if they did, I didn't
I
see it.
no, I went through the Facebook page with a
Yeah,
fine comb. I couldn't find it,
no,
but
they
I don't
did.
know why I imagined it.
They definitely
But
did seasons.
so far, all four of these albums have been played in full. They did a short, didn't do a full tour, but they did a short run of shows where they played Sevendust in full. They did Home during a New Year's residency. They did a place
Oh,
for
they
three
quite often do
nights.
that. They'll play Georgia at New Year's Eve, and they'll do
Yeah,
an album in full. Yeah,
and they do. They did Home one night, and then the next night did like a fan
Yeah,
chosen set. But Animosity and Seasons they did as a tour. So yeah, those albums were big.
yeah. No, fantastic
Um,
albums.
yeah, I mean this album's so heavy it blew John's dreadlocks off. So
Yeah,
it was every song separate. Honestly, that the riff of honesty.
yeah,
And
yeah.
then you got beautiful songs like Skeleton Song.
Oh, Skeleton Song, mate. The fucking harmony, Clint's backing vocals on that are just the
Yeah.
fucking.
I mean, the closing track, Face to Face, they open with that today.
No, they closed. No, they're in there set with it.
No, the current tour they're on, they're opening with it.
No, they're not. They're open. They're closing with it.
Maybe the tour before it then, but
Yeah,
they've
yeah. No,
definitely
they did. They used to flip it
I've seen a
around. Yeah,
thingy where someone's posted a set list and
yeah.
Face to
No,
Face is
they close with it now. But
oh right. I think they
no,
closed it
it's
when I saw them because I did finally get to see them.
yeah. You see them on the All I See Is War tour when they
Yeah.
finally come back over. Return to the Kingdom.
Mm.
They co-headlined with All That Remains.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
but yeah. So I mean, it's another classic album. And generally, what happens?
Oh yeah. Yeah. Right. Oh fuck, we missed something. Shit. Right. So before this, rewind. We get the band's first acoustic album.
That come out after, didn't it? Yeah, because they're
Yes,
playing
it
songs
did.
from
Yes, it
Seasons
did.
on it.
Right. After
Yeah,
this, right, we're actually on
yeah,
schedule now. Right. So before something bad happens,
yeah.
the band put out a live album.
A live acoustic album at that.
Yep. Acoustics of do you remember Unplugged? MTV Plugged
Yeah.
Unplugged?
They say generally
So
they're either they either work really well or they're a pile of shit.
yeah.
This is in the former category.
Yeah, this one works really well.
It does.
You get you get a
And I
bunch
think
of photos. Yeah.
what helps it is Legion's voice really anchors this. That man has got a live voice, and you can almost hear people responding to him. The swing and the swagger he's got in his voice, the natural fucking ability he's got.
I've played this to people that don't even like metal, and they're
Yeah,
like, "This is awesome. Who is this
yeah,
band?"
yeah.
That's how good this is. Like you
It's a
don't,
fucking great album. Yeah, it
and you
really
don't
is.
even need to be a fan of it. It just kicks in. Boom, you're there. There's no like coming out. There's no
Yeah,
just dun, dun, they're on stage and
yeah.
they open with Trust, and yeah,
Trust acoustic. Who's got the balls to do that?
yeah, and it's a completely different song.
Yep.
But yeah, and every song on this works as
Yeah, it does.
they even do Rumblefish for
I
fuck's
know.
sake.
It's like ridiculous, isn't it?
But yeah, awesome. Definitely worth getting.
Yep.
Then yeah, things go haywire, and
Yeah.
Clint decides to
Clint's
leave the
like,
band.
yeah, I mean, he wants to go and work with his brother because by
Yeah,
this time, Stuck Mojo gone to the fucking wall and reinvented themselves and Christ knows what else.
yeah.
We took
So
2004 and we 2005.
yeah,
So yeah, he fucks off and does Dark New Day, doesn't he? Which to be fair, that their first Dark New Day album,
it did look a bit. Oh, this is worrying because this
yeah.
is actually really good. Like, so it's not like it's like right. Clint's left the band and released this, and Brother was the video that
Oh yeah, fuck man. But that band was a who's who. I didn't realise the fucking drummers, Will Hunt, I think his name is, who's
yeah,
now in Evanescence.
Evanescence.
And I saw him last year with fucking Godsmack.
Yeah, the
It's like,
singer was the bass player in Creed. Yeah, figure that. Go figure.
no, the bass player in Creed's same bass player as in Alter Bridge, Brian.
I'm sure did something in Creed. Just
No,
look it
Eric
up.
Friedman was a guitarist, but there's so many fucking intertwines and all that. It's Brian Marshall was a Creed bassist.
Feel Me Again was a awesome song.
Oh yeah, Evergreen.
Yeah,
It's a fantastic post. that term post grunge, but that encapsulates it. It's a fucking fantastic album if you can check it out. It's on streaming if you haven't got the hard
Oh
copy.
yeah, you can't get. I mean, I don't know. I think you'd get it cheap enough. I think. Um, yeah, Brett Westler. I'm sure he was in. He became the touring bassist for Creed after the departure of Brian Marshall. So I was
Ah, there
kind
you
of
go.
right. Um, when Creed disbanded in 2004, Hessler began a career as a record
Right,
producer
there we go.
for. So he was in them. Probably not like a main,
Yeah, yeah,
but there even still, you know, I went and played bass in Creed and then went and sang in Dark New
yeah.
Day. I mean,
Yeah. Oh, no, it's mad.
but then so all we're saying is this was a very good album, and then
Yeah,
you've got these four albums from Sevendust, and then the guitarist leaves and releases this
yeah,
banger, and it's like, oh,
yeah. What's going on
the
here?
pressure's on, guys.
Yeah.
That's all
So
we're saying.
Seven
But
Dust
then
go and recruit our man who we talked about earlier. Well, we talked about his band earlier from Snot,
Snot,
Sonny Mayo.
Sonny Mayo, and he was also in the band Amen, one of the
Yep.
few
Yes, he was. Yeah.
good punk bands from that
Now
time.
this, yeah. Now this
Um,
this album, it's not just what's going on in front where you see with Clint leaving and all the rest of it. They were fucked behind the scenes as well at this time, Seven Dust, because they just got out of a fucking really shitty record deal with TVT Records, who've done their earlier albums,
yeah.
and this they joined a record label called Wine Dark Records, and so I think this
So
this
they
album
felt
this
that
album
Clint
is
had.
very it's a very fucking this is the heaviest album they've done at the time. It's very 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 angry. So there's a lot of fucking anger going about the record label and all the rest of it. And basically this album we're, we're talking about we're talking about next. If you haven't got there, have you yeah, it's a very angry album and it's just put out on Wine Dark Records who basically didn't promote it. Morgan said he said there's people coming up and going, "Hey man, when's the new album out?" It's like it's been out 4 months.
Yeah,
And it left them fucked. Um, they were getting no promotion, they was getting no money. They nearly went bankrupt, and they had to cancel a European tour.
yeah, that
That was
makes
going to
sense.
tour
There's
it
been a
over here.
couple of them.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and they were like, apparently they were like, "Oh, it's all right." They hadn't paid the crew, nothing like that. And they were like, "That's okay. We'll be getting a tax rebate soon." Found out they hadn't their accountant hadn't paid the tax. They owed the government like hundreds of thousands of dollars. He said we Morgan said we owed nearly $1 million and we had no money coming, like, and anything that came in was going out again.
yeah.
And no wonder this album was fucking angry. But to
So
be fair,
did
it's a
they
fucking
feel that Clint had left them high and dry? Basically,
well,
like, yeah,
yeah.
good luck with that, guys. I'm gonna go. I'm
I
gonna go
don't
do
think
an album
it's
with Warner Brothers,
yeah. I
and
don't think the anger in here is about Clint. To be fair, the more I always thought it was, but songs like Pieces and the last song, fuck me, that's angry shit.
mm,
And to be fair, I like the album. Next, I think it is good.
it's one of the best albums.
It is a good album.
Yeah.
But
Um.
and it got Ugly as well, which is a fucking really good melodic song.
Yeah, but then there's it's their heaviest album in a lot of ways, especially like with a song like Hero
Yeah.
or
I mean, the
is it
last song,
Pieces
fucking hell. Pieces,
and
the last song.
the last song, things like that. But then you've got beautiful songs again, like This Life.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, fucking phenomenal song.
Yeah.
Then you've got
Ugly.
introspective songs like Failure, which sounds like Clint singing, by the way.
Yeah.
You wouldn't have known that Clint weren't in the band.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, they totally hit the ground running with this album,
And
in my eyes.
this brought out a new, like I say, I've mentioned it just now, that it's a heavier side of the band. And Morgan changes up his drumming a bit
Oh,
from here on out. He brings in a lot more double kick.
yeah, he's all over the place.
Yeah.
Like he's all over that kit. And
Yeah.
I mean, a song like just listen to Pieces. It's
Oh,
just
yeah. It's frightening, mate.
yeah. And then that
Oh,
when it just stops, it's just
and he's
it's
got the
literally
double
just
kick
double
going.
drums. Then
like like something.
Yeah,
It's like Angel of Death. It's like Raymond Herrera from Fear Factory. That's the sort of feels they're doing. And this is Morgan Rose. People don't even know his fucking name.
yeah, it is.
One of the best drummers on the planet.
He drummed in Motley Crue as well for a bit.
Yeah, he did. I've read that. Apparently,
Tommy Lee was still at the shows. He
yeah,
was
he was
coming out
counting
like
him. He was counting him in the time changes and stuff.
yeah,
Apparently.
he
Oh fuck, man.
it broke his arm,
That's
but he
it.
did come out in a cast and was like said hi to the crowd and everything.
Yeah,
So he was there every night. But it's funny because Tommy Lee's got he had that whole thingy with the hair, and
yeah.
Morgan has that. So it kind of they look like they do look similar. I bet if they didn't even say anything, they would have got away with it. But
Yeah.
but again, like he can go and just drum in a major band like that, and even still, he doesn't get the flowers
No, it does
he
not.
deserves. But
Then he's an animal.
right for me, this is the golden age. This is the classic
The
period.
first five. This
Yeah,
is your
there is not a bad song. I will even include the acoustic album on that.
yeah.
Um, and
Something had
then
to give,
yeah, we get to Alpha.
which is, you know, obviously the first album now. Um,
I could
First
not
album's
find
got
this
Sonny.
album for toffee when it came out.
Yeah, because there's no promotion on it. I mean,
Yeah,
this is the first one that Sonny was actually part of the writing as well.
yeah. Do you remember every band as well had this artist design their cover?
Yeah,
You had a Sepultura did an out agrophobic nosebleed. Do you remember that one with a guy grabbing? It's like a big hand grabbing, like
yeah,
this angel or something. Loads of hardcore bands. This artist, whoever they are, you always get that period, don't you, where everyone uses this same artist as their art.
yeah,
But yeah, this is the only album I've really struggled with. I remember getting
yeah. It's you can't. I mean, when Clint leaves, someone like a songwriter like Clint leaves the band, it's gonna it's gonna take its toll.
it's like this
And
one
and this
was
is
running on like just aggression,
yeah,
anger,
it
frustration,
was
and
yeah.
adrenaline. But
Now
then,
it's fucked. Um, like I say, you still got some great tracks. You've got like Death Star, Under. Under's a brilliant song. So there's still glimpses of it there.
I was gonna say again, I don't know what it is. It's just like, I don't know what's gone wrong. This isn't grabbing me. But Confessions of Hatred and Burn are two of Sevendust's best songs.
So I mean,
So
even on an
even
album,
Sevendust's worst album
yeah,
has got two of their best songs on
yeah,
it. I mean, Burn, that's such a unique song as well. And when it kicks in that, wash away the that you took from me,
yeah, that's it.
the way, and then it just goes into that weird keyboard outro. It's yeah, it's crazy. But Confessions of Hatred as well, great song. So yeah, it's like
I mean, I must admit, this is where I started to dip out
yeah,
originally because, and it was weird because with Seven Dust because it wasn't as good as the first five. I mean, what is going to be as good as the first five? Fuck's sake! I mean, looking back on it now,
oh yeah. As
being
far as
totally
like
unfair on it.
golden runs go, like
That's up there.
there's the
That's up
first
there
five
with
Slayer albums, the first
Maiden, Metallica. It's up
yeah,
there with them, isn't it? Do you know what I mean?
yeah. It's
Rest
part as far as golden runs go,
like the
something
Pantera run in the 90s. It's up. Seven
yeah.
Dust are on that level, and we're not exaggerating
What are we
with the.
saying about the Metallica albums? Are we cutting it off at four or at five?
No, I mean I mean it's got to be anyone who doesn't include the Black Album is a fucking idiot.
I'm looking at other bands now. Golden
But
Age.
we've mentioned the main players who
Yeah,
have these massive runs, and Seven Dust are there, shoulder to shoulder, and something had to give. And like I say, this is where I started to dip out, and I did dip out for a long time, and it was weird because they're one of my all-time favorite bands. But it took me a good couple of years to really rediscover them again.
yeah.
Um,
I only bought this a year or two ago. I
yeah,
couldn't find it anywhere, and I was
yeah,
looking for it. You just couldn't get hold of it. It
yeah,
was only because of Discogs. Thank God for Geeks
yeah,
Discogs. That I managed to find a cheap copy, but yeah, I couldn't find it anywhere. It was just like missing.
yeah. I
But
mean, around at this same time as well, the old record label stuck out a retrospective, like with a
yeah,
line
there was all those
with
things coming out.
three new tracks on there, which are pretty, standard Seven Dust fare, really.
So I've got that.
Retrospective 2.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it.
Because Retrospective 1 was actually a
Like a
DVD.
live, that was it. Yeah, live
Yeah.
tracks, wasn't it?
I think it was videos and a couple of
Yeah,
live
that's it.
tracks,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, it's
And
not
then before that you had
DVD.
the live video,
Yeah,
but that was a video as well. But it was like a half-hour show, it was like six. But you get that on the
the bonus of the
you
first.
get that on here now.
Yeah,
That's a good show though. You see the band are playing and
I haven't watched
Lay
it for a
John's walking
long
through the
time.
crowd to the stage
Oh, was he?
and he jumps up onto the stage and then falls over. Um, right, so they open in with Black and those two songs are on the bonus tracks on this.
Oh, right, yeah.
So when you listen to this, you not notice that he actually misses the first line. So it's
Too busy getting up.
they say I'm different, but I'm not the same. Yeah, it comes into the second line because basically he's walking through the crowd as the song's starting, goes on stage, just goes, boom, and then sort of just stand up. They say I'm different, but I'm not the same. Yeah. And it was just funny that I always heard it that way, and then when I finally watched it, it was like, it makes sense. Yeah, I always thought I didn't have this. I'm happy. Yeah, and you do get a DVD on this. It's right.
Yeah,
You get Making of Alpha. I don't think I've even watched this. Yeah, Making of Next. Why'd you get that on the next?
yeah, I think you do, don't you?
Anyway, but yeah, anyway, yeah. So you get that. That was easier to get hold of than that though.
Out, yeah. Laughable, really, isn't it?
Um,
Now, chapter
right,
7.
chapter 7.
Now,
Now this one was weird
I,
because
yeah, I mean, I ain't being funny on this. For me, it was like, where the fuck did this come from? This is for me, this is a fucking banger.
yeah, yeah,
And it's weird because um it's a different sound in Seven Dust. It's
yeah,
almost like a more traditional metal Seven Dust.
yeah.
There's a lot more chugging, a lot more
Well, you
what
got
you would
that weird
associate.
song, so that second or third song, that boop 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 boop
Yeah,
boop boop
that's
boop.
Hope, isn't it?
Yeah, and then it just kicks it out. Don't know where to
That face the
take.
day, yeah.
Yeah,
But I say it's weird because there's more guests on this. Like say you've got Mark Tremonti solo
great.
on that
Um,
song.
Daltrey
Yeah,
sings a
Daltrey on
song.
the Past, which is a great song, and you've got Miles Kennedy on Sorrow. And I was saying it's weird because currently at the moment, Seven Dust are opening for Daltrey and Alter Bridge in Europe and the UK. I'm actually going to see them
And
on
why is that?
Wednesday. Um,
Do
but
you know
over
why?
here, yeah, because no one knows Seven Dust over here.
Daltrey, Tremonti, Alter Bridge,
Yeah.
Sevendust. What they got in common? We've all got the same manager.
Ah, right, okay.
Yeah, that's that tour.
But it's weird because like they're opening, but in 2008, Seven Dust established band in America, and
Yeah, and Daltrey's got one album
they're
out.
giving guest spots to Daltrey.
Yeah,
Alter Bridge were only on their second album,
yeah,
so it's weird how it's a complete flip.
yeah. But this, I did get this when it came out, and again, it took me back to where I was in my life at the
Yeah,
time because this was a particularly difficult year for me.
yeah.
Um,
I mean, what I don't like about it is the industrial esque where there's no gaps between songs. It's all
I
industrial, and
didn't
it's like
mind it because at
stop.
this point going forward, you're gonna get a different Seven Dust album, but it's always still Seven Dust. I
Yeah,
remember
see,
listening.
for me that doesn't take place yet. I still think this is an outlier. This album, this is like the debut. They don't sound like anything else.
I do enjoy this a hell of a lot more than Alpha, though.
Oh
Like
no,
songs like
this album,
Scapegoat.
yeah,
I
no,
remember at the time thinking, "Oh, right, they're back. Thank God."
chapter
Right?
7 is fucking amazing.
Yeah,
And Prodigal Son, oh my fucking god, what a
yeah,
song that is.
yeah,
That's for me, that's top five Seven Dust of all time.
yeah,
That's the drumming in it is fucking phenomenal. But again, it's because the album for me is different.
Hmm.
It doesn't sound like Sevendust with Clint. Oh, it won't because Clint's not in it. And perhaps we gave Sonny a bit of a hard time on Alpha. Perhaps he was still a bit, oh, I
I
don't know
didn't think it
how.
was any of Sonny's fault because I was a fan of Sonny. I'm a fan of
Yeah,
Snot. I'm a fan of Amen.
yeah,
I knew whatever was wrong with that album wasn't Sonny's fault.
yeah. And it's just a weird, perhaps they were getting used to him. And this is what that could have been with Sonny fully integrated in the band. They write an album like this. And if that's the case, fuck me. What a banger that is.
Yeah, I just think it was a dud album. It's going to happen eventually, you know.
Yeah,
Some duds happen.
yeah,
And again, it still had two of their best songs on it. Seven Dust on a Bad Day. It's still
yeah.
Seven Dust, you know. It wasn't a like a complete clanger where they completely changed their sound or,
Nah,
you know, do a you know, they just completely flipped the like a Cold Lake or
yeah.
what was that Creator album where they went industrial or like the
Yeah, that's it. Yeah,
it weren't like it's the same with Iron Maiden. That's one thing Seven Dust with Iron Maiden. Iron Maiden at their worst, Seven Dust at their worst, it still sounded like Iron Maiden. It's not
yeah.
as if they just completely betrayed everyone and
No.
just went completely 180 and went disco or
And
you know.
Iron Maiden at their worst and Sevendust at their worst, most bands were still fucking kill.
Yeah, exactly. And the
Most
with
bands were
the
kill.
absolute worst album
And
will
it's
still have
funny,
one of their best songs.
yeah. And like I say, but this album for me, it come out, it was like, whoa. And I love Chapter 7. I actually remember Rennie from Forever Never said to me, oh, don't really bother with Chapter 7. It's not all that. Prodigal Son aside, it's not all that. You're full of shit, boy. It's a fucking great album. It's a great album. And shows perhaps where they could have gone. It's slightly different.
Yeah.
But
Well,
alas,
the
thi-
um
things were not meant to be.
the carpet got pulled out because they announced that Clint had come back into the band before they'd even toured it.
Yep.
And yeah, like Sonny was kind of like ready to go. He's like, "We've
Yeah.
got a new album." Like, and they're like, "Yeah, sorry." So it's
Yeah, it
funny
was.
because Clint did the tour for this album.
Yeah,
Um, I think they could have held back a little bit. I think,
perhaps, yeah. But
I
I
think
think
Sonny was right.
they wanted, it's the same with, it's like Metallica losing Cliff and
Yeah.
not really dealing with it. Like,
Bear with me 1 sec. I'm just going to get another beer.
yeah, so like you say, they did pull the rug out from Sonny a bit. And from, I don't know if Sonny was actually, I imagine he wasn't too best pleased with that. I don't think he was, to be fair. Obviously, whatever, any animosity that's
You're
since long
just slagging me
since.
off, weren't you?
Yeah, no, I'm just saying Sonny having his rug pulled out from under him. I don't think he was happy at the time. I think any animosity since has long gone.
Yeah.
Um, but it's weird, like you say, they need to get him back. And
Well, I
for
think the
them to be,
band's. I don't know when it was, but I remember an interview, and they said the whole thing had happened with Dimebag, and I mean, at the end of the day, Clint just wanted to play with his brother,
yeah.
and that's all it was really
And
to
that
it.
would have, yes, that was exactly around that time as well. So yeah, that does
And they're
track.
like, in retrospective, he didn't do it like he didn't do anything wrong. He wanted to
Yeah,
be with his brother.
yeah.
They obviously, well, that affected everyone, didn't it? But
Oh yeah, it did. Yeah, it fucked everybody up.
and
There's not a day I don't go by without thinking about it. And I'm not in that fraternity. Do you know what I mean?
yeah, do you know
So
what
how
though?
it hollowed me out because I was a fan of him. Let alone what it'd be like for people who actually went on tour with a guy who hung out with him and fucking went to parties and
Well, it's just the
lived with.
story that surrounded it all as well, isn't it? And I
Yeah,
remember Steve Souza from Exodus, because obviously Rob Dukes was like the sort of Blaze Bailey of Exodus,
yeah,
and then there was the big thing. Oh, Steve's back in the band, and Rob got a bit honest on a podcast and kind of went, "Oh, fuck those guys!" Like, you know, you kicked me out of the band over a text message, and it's like, Gary, you've had dinner at my mum's house, like,
yeah,
and yeah, he was obviously hurt by it. And then they did this special anniversary, like two shows where they're doing this album in full and this thingy, and they had guests and all that good stuff. and Rob was there, and it was like fucking hell. He was slagging them off, but they've obviously
Yeah.
buried the hatch hit and all that. And Steve, during an interview, Steve said, "No, that was me. Like I said, you got to call him. You can't do these shows and not include him. And I don't care about what he said. I get it. We've all been there. I've been kicked out of the band on thing joy, you know." And he's like, "Bring him in, and we'll talk it out and have it out, and then we'll go do songs with him, include him." And,
Yeah.
and he just sort of went into the mic and went, "Because life's too short for that shit." And
Yeah.
it's like fucking good, you know.
Yeah.
And I've respected. I mean, I respected him anyway, but it's just
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
he didn't have to do that,
No.
you know. And he kind of went, look at what happened with Dimebag. Look at, you know, they'd all fallen out, and now look,
Yeah.
he'll never be able to do it.
That's fucked.
So yeah, but
So
yeah, I'm glad
is
you like this album because
yeah.
yeah, this is a.
No, it's fan fucking tastic, and I
But it's
highly
like the
recommend
world
it.
moved on a bit too quick because it was
Yeah.
like, hold on a minute, you've not even
Yeah.
Cliff's. You meant to do your reunion after.
Yeah. Yeah.
But it
No.
took a while actually for the reunion album to come out because as
Yeah.
far as
2 years after.
yeah, but
But but all good things take time, and what a fucking album it is.
Cold Day
Cold Day
Memory.
Memory.
Now,
Fucking hell. I mean, this it's weird. I talked about Maiden a lot, and they couldn't be further from each other in terms of sound. But
but there's a lot of
Seven
parallels.
Dust and Maiden parallel. It's like Maiden smashing it beyond all recognition, just unparalleled. Any other band was trying to get near them, couldn't touch them. They make their pinnacle of their albums. They make Seasons. They make Seventh Son. Then a founding member of that golden era, Adrian Smith for Maiden, left. And then I love Yannick, but the quality dipped. I love No Prayer for the Dying, but it's not Seventh Son. It's not Somewhere in Time. Fear of the Dark, I like that, but it's not. The quality dipped. All right, they had a resurgence with X Factor, but Virtual Eleven quality dipped again. They get Adrian back, and all of a sudden, and obviously Bruce, but you get Adrian back, and all of a sudden, the level just goes through the fucking roof. And then they just continue to make banger after banger after banger. Exactly the same thing here.
Yeah,
Clint leaves, quality dips. They have one banger of an album, and they get him back, and then the level just goes. And for me, this is where modern day Sevendust begins because it's slightly different to the Sevendust when Clint was in it the first time.
yeah, I'd agree with that.
It's still
Yeah,
Sevendust, but they've kept the harder edge of Next
mm.
and just incorporated it into the melodies, the soulfulness, the swing, the swagger, and the fantastic songwriting. And they've just made a platform with Cold Day Memory and every album that comes after it.
Yeah, and I
Everyone says,
think
"Oh, you read the reviews in Blabbermouth. Oh, they haven't changed. Oh, it's the same old Sevendust." So yeah, so fucking AC/DC,
you don't have to
Maiden.
sound. Yeah, but you don't have to when no one else sounds like you.
No,
No one
exactly.
else. Well, a lot of people try to sound like Seven Dust
Yeah,
in terms of tone and
yeah.
guitar crunch and that, but they're not writing Seven Dust riffs, and they're
No,
not writing Seven Dust choruses.
they're not. And why should you fucking change? You've got a sound. You're told that you won't get signed unless you have your own unique sound. All right, you get your unique sound. Oh, but aren't you going to diversify it? Fuck off.
Yeah, but the diversity's there, and you
Yeah.
can't say the band haven't changed and haven't evolved.
Oh, yeah.
They've every album. Well, I'd say from seven, but I think it actually started with seven. I'm guessing you think it starts from here, but
Yeah.
whatever.
Yeah, because it's
Um,
because it's where Clint's back. But no,
but
the
it's like
sound with
every album going forward now, it's like a different flavour of Seven Dust.
yeah,
but it's still
Still
Sevendust.
Sevendust, yeah.
Like
Sounds immediately like Sevendust. You can tell
it's
it
the
straight away.
burger, the sauce is different, or the toppings are different, or they're doing something different with the burger, but it's always the burger
Yeah.
and the bun remain the same. It's a you know I'm hungry. But you know what I mean? There's
Yeah,
tweaks and there's tones and maybe it's the different. They say with the Pesh mode, the later albums, it's like it's every album is basically just the producer's take on what they're doing. It's like it's Depeche Mode with that. It's like the most
yeah,
interesting thing is the producer. Um, it's a Depeche Mode album, but with them.
yeah.
And I'm guessing maybe it's a little bit like that. But this one's got. You can't say
And
this
mind
is
you,
just another Seven Dust album. There's all sorts of weird shit going
oh, there
on.
is. No, but this is like I say,
Yeah,
but
but it works.
they also started to self-produce, I think. So that doesn't track. This is Seven Dust sounding like they want to sound like,
And
created
Seven Dust, well, anyone self-producing normally, it don't normally work out well. When it does work out well, yeah, great. But normally it don't.
yeah, but with these guys, it does
Yeah,
because I mean, fucking hell, this is great stuff. Fuck me, Splinter, Forever, Last Breath, fucking hell, just
Karma. Like how
yeah,
unique a song is
yeah,
Karma
it is, yeah,
in the catalog so far? Just what a weird song for them.
and
And that got used as well when we revisit the acoustic thing later on.
yeah, yeah,
But even the opening track that when it goes into that,
yeah, it's weird, isn't it? Yeah,
it's just like when it where did that come from?
yeah.
So it wasn't just like, oh, here's the old days are back again.
No, no, it's I
Here's a
told you
here's
they
here's
built
Seven
off.
Dust are back. It was like, no, Seven Dust are more different now than they've ever
Yeah,
been.
they've
Yeah, I
kept it.
remember it took me a while to actually get my head around the album. Actually, I
Yeah,
remember,
he did. I
when you get
wasn't.
in that stage where you're just like, oh, yeah, it's good, but I'm not quite
Yeah,
sure what I think of
it
it
was
yet.
only doing this re-listen that this album really struck me.
Yeah,
I used to skip it. No, fucking forget it. Gone.
yeah.
It's weird. Fuck. What a knob. You know?
But again, it's like it depends where you are in your life, doesn't it?
Yeah.
It's like what have you got going on, and um,
I mean, this is now where everyone starts to fucking do their own thing as well. Because
yeah, um,
before, in between this and the next album, fucking Clinton Morgan do their own thing. That like hard rock project.
yep, Last Parade. I
Yeah.
mean,
That's actually
it's
it's
worth a listen. It's
it's all right,
basically
isn't it? Yeah. It's all right.
apparently they were writing songs that didn't quite fit Seven Dust, so they just went and did their own thing.
Yeah.
Um, it just sounds like Seven Dust, but with Clint. Like you get the odd song with
Yeah.
Clint on lead vocals. Just
Mhm.
sounds like an album of them.
Yeah.
You know,
And obviously at the same time as well, John and Vince do Projected.
which I've never heard.
Oh fuck me. It's obviously with Scott
And it like half
Flip.
Alter Bridge, half
It's
Seven
it's
Dust or
Scott
something.
drummer from Alter Bridge and it's Eric from Tremonti, the other the rhythm so the other lead guitarist who used to be in Creed or was Creed's touring guitarist. And it's basic and it sounds exactly what you think an album that's
With those
one
members.
quarter Creed, one quarter Alter Bridge, and half Seven Dust
Yeah.
with John Connolly on vocals, and it's more just straight ahead post grunge. It's a bit more straight ahead than Seven Dust, but check out a track called Watch It Burn. Fuck man,
Yeah. I don't know
and
why I just never got around to
they
it.
did a track 12804, which was Dimebag. That's the
Oh,
day he
right.
died, so it's a tribute to that, and it is a fucking really good album. I've got it if you haven't got a copy.
Oh, I'll find it on.
I can send it over to you.
Yeah.
And but yeah, so that's fucking excellent. Check it out if you can, guys. It's well worth checking out. Projected. And then 2013 rolls around. Fuck, man.
Yeah. This is
What
mature Seven Dust.
what a fucking
Yeah.
album.
Yeah.
What an album.
What we got next? Yeah. I'm
Uh,
losing track.
I mean,
Yeah.
it's just more fucking great. I mean, Till Death. It's the heaviest song they've ever written.
I love it when the
It just kicks in, Clint proper fucking roaring in the background.
yeah, you get the little intro track, don't you? Then you get Faithless, and
Yeah.
then I love
Yeah,
it
it's weird,
with
isn't it? The little acoustic intro. This
when
first
he
time I've ever
goes
done it.
till death, and then when he goes till death, and then when he says death, the song kicks in.
Yeah.
The bass, boom,
Brutal.
it's fucking
Brutal.
yeah. It's like literally like he just goes dum on the
Yep.
bass. It
And then the
sounds
title
awesome.
track, fucking hell, man. Nobody wants it. Decay. Decay. What a song. How the fuck can you be fucking what, 8, 9, 10 albums in and you're writing songs like Decay?
Cold as War, another great song.
Picture Perfect.
Yeah,
What a chorus that is. Oh my fucking God. That's probably one of their best ever songs, Picture Perfect.
yeah,
But you're 10 albums in, you shouldn't be able to write stuff like this, especially when you've already written four fucking side projects.
yeah. It's funny. The only one that hasn't done a side project is Legion.
Legend.
He
Yeah,
does a he
he
did like
keeps,
some thingy where he was singing with an orchestra, but that was just like it was a bigger project
yeah, yeah.
that he just appeared on.
He keeps toying it. I think there is an album either in the can or being
He's
worked on.
working on a solo album, but
Yeah.
he's like, yeah, I'm going to do this,
And it's
and
going to
it's going to
be,
be finished in the summer, and then like he's done
yeah.
like four Sevendust albums
And I
since
think it's
then.
going to be totally different. It's going to
Yeah,
be more R&B you know, more that sort
I
of, I
don't even
think it's
know.
going to be
Like, would it be country? I don't like.
because he's got such a wide thing, like a wide palette.
Yeah,
It's what he
I mean,
brings all in the melting pot.
he could he'd be a hell of a lot more richer and a hell of a lot more bigger if he was doing R&B.
Oh yeah,
Um, you ever heard him talk though?
yeah.
He talks like a cowboy.
Oh, he does, yeah,
He's got a southern drawl.
yeah,
Park your car in the yard.
yeah.
It's it does. He sounds like a cowboy. So I'm thinking he's got to do a country album or something like that. But yeah,
But yeah, I mean, we're now in with Seven Us. We're now in that thing. You know, when I said to you about doing the retrospective, and you're like, "Well, I'm only going to say it's awesome 14 times."
yeah,
We're now into that part of it where this is the Seven Dust formula now. Like you said, the burger sauce might change,
yeah,
but it's you know what you're getting now.
yeah.
We're now in
You
the comfort blanket territory. We're now new Seven Dust album coming out. That's me
yeah.
sorted.
It's like the steak.
Yeah,
When you've mastered how to do a steak, this you don't need to change the steak because you've mastered
exactly.
it.
Yeah,
And
you
you
just
might have
keep
potato
producing it.
salad, you might have chips,
Yeah,
you might have, you might just have a salad,
yeah,
whatever it is, truffle fries,
yeah.
or you know.
But the steak is still there, and this is
But the
now where
steak
we are.
is in it, and the sides are all good
Yeah,
because it's summer or it might be winter, so the sides are going to change, but the steak remains the
it's the
same.
same. Yeah,
That is a that
but
is a
we've just said that, and then a year after this, they throw out time travelers and bonfires.
yeah.
What the fuck is all that about?
So following up from Southside Double Wide, the acoustic album, they do another acoustic album where they follow it up with another acoustic tour,
Yeah.
and then we get this was actually what's it called when everyone chips in, crowdfunded. It was
Yes,
actually
it
a
was. Yeah.
crowdfunded project.
Pledge,
Um,
pledge
Pledge
music. It was
Music,
like
yeah,
that's it. Yeah.
and I contributed to it and got a signed
Inches,
CD.
inches signed copy. Yeah.
Um, so this is six new songs
They're
and
actually
six classics re-recorded.
yeah, and sort of generally reimagined as well, aren't they? So
Well,
it's
they're reimagined on the thing
yeah.
anyway, but
But there's some good songs there, aren't there? I
oh,
mean,
they're all good songs. Yeah, no, it's great.
none of them really
Um,
stand out for me, but it's a good if you just want to fucking chill out,
yeah, it's a
throw
good
this on.
continuation of Southside Double Wide, definitely. But yeah, I don't know why they didn't do a Southside Double Wide like volume. Well, yeah, I guess this is in this, but they did do another live
Yeah,
acoustic tour. They still do it now and then. They still like towards the end of the year, they'll do their like touring, and then they'll do like a 12 show run where it'd just be acoustic songs. But yeah, it's a little stopgap release.
yeah.
And yeah, it's I mean, it's for fans only. Let's not get
Yeah,
it,
yeah,
but it is good nonetheless.
it is.
Then we get Kill the
Kill the Floor,
Floor.
which again, we're in that 2 year period now. New Seven
Yeah,
Dust album.
I've got to say this is Alpha Volume 2 for me.
Yeah,
Um, Nothing wrong with it, but nothing
you-
particularly jumps out at me either.
yeah. I
And
think.
I'll be honest, I've till doing this respective, I completely forgot about it.
I mean, when you got brilliance coming out, I mean, stuff like Thank You, Death Dance, fuck me. I mean, it's still banging tracks on there.
Oh yeah, again, like if this is as bad as it gets,
Yeah.
we're in a good place. But I'm holding it to
Oh, it's a high
Seven
level,
Dust
isn't there?
standards, yeah.
Yeah.
Um, but yeah, just generally speaking, for me, this kind of leaves me unmoved.
I wouldn't put
On
it down. I wouldn't put it with Alpha. It's not that level of, we haven't hit a wall.
Well, I
But
just
it's,
thought with Alpha it was me. I didn't. I
no,
thought
no,
everyone else
no, no,
liked it. I saw
no. It's
someone recently on Facebook. I think it's in a Seven Dust group. If it is, I'll have to look it up because I'll share this in it. He had an Alpha tattoo, like here,
all right.
that that thingy there, and it was really cool
Yeah,
because it was all black with the red. It was a really cool tattoo.
yeah.
It's just a shame it's just such a shit album, but I mean, it's like yeah, cool, but I don't know.
They're like killers.
It's like going to a cold Celtic Frost fan and saying, "Look, I've got Cold Lake on my arm or St Anger." Yeah, I've got a St Anger tattoo.
They're like killers, isn't it? Really great artwork, and just what's on it lets you down. Drink,
Sorry, what was that?
drink. We move
Anyway,
on, but yeah. So
yeah,
mind you, after that,
I'm gonna get the
2017,
fucking
when I was around.
gatekeeper crew after you. I'm
Yeah,
gonna put your metal
2017, when
hammer,
I was around,
fucking.
and
Eh?
Rejected do their second album.
Sorry, I've got an album to show and I don't know when it came out. But do you know Morgan Rose did a?
Yeah, that's later.
Oh,
Put it
right,
down. Put
put
it
it down.
down. I've got the years.
Right, okay,
With
right,
2017, we've got Projected second album.
right, okay. Tell me all about it.
21 songs.
Oh, this was the double album, wasn't it? Yeah.
21 songs. As what the fuck, man?
For a
I
side
mean,
project. Yeah.
fucking hell. Thing is, like I said, there's something in the water, but it's the same with Mark Tremonti. That geezer is in Creed, Alter Bridge, and his own solo band, and he fucking covers Frank Sinatra songs for fucking shits and giggles. There's just so much music inside the man. And it's the same with Seven Dust guys, Clint and John. They're fucking just they're just a well of music.
Yeah.
And they just have to get it out. It's fucking unbelievable. I don't know. I've never known anything like it. You compare it to
S-
Maiden, are you fucking like 6, 7 years later, like, oh, please put someone else out?
yeah.
It's like, but
Yeah,
these
it's
guys
one
are just
bone of
fucking
contention.
riff after riff after song after song. And invariably, they're all of a high quality. It ain't like they're just churning out shit for the sake of it.
No. And speaking of Stuck Mojo, the main guy, Bones, was on a podcast and he said the most underrated people who never get the credit that they deserve, and the sound of today comes from them. And he's like, legit, I'm saying it now. Um, he said the Lowry brothers. He goes, and what no one knows is there's a third brother
No way.
who's a producer,
No way.
and both he's a multi instrumentalist and producer, and I think he might be even a session guy because yeah. And Clint and Corey both go, no, he's the talented one out of the three of us.
Fucking hell.
Yeah, because he's
Clint
a
play Clint plays everything.
no,
He
but
plays
he's
drums,
like the
fucking
Lowry
guitars.
brothers, and yeah, and he's like, and the third brother who you've never heard of. Trust me, you've heard him. And that was
Oh,
Bones
yeah,
that did that,
yeah. Yeah. Didn't know
said
that.
that. And
Did not
oh
know.
mate, you want a treat? look up Bones on a podcast, mate. That guy just the guy was talking for half hour, and the host actually forgot to introduce the podcast. He's
Oh,
like, by
right.
the way, this is welcome to the such and such thingy, and I'm joined by. He's been talking for half hour, but yeah,
Yeah, I love
yeah.
that geezer.
And Bones is one of those guys who's just got no. Well, I think it's his blessing and his curse.
Yeah, he's got no filter.
How honest he is.
Yeah.
Um, Corey actually comes onto that podcast as well,
All right, cool.
and like Bones is just like overjoyed to see him,
Yeah.
and he's like, "Why didn't you tell me you were coming on?" He went, "I did." He's like, "Well, no, you didn't." He's like, "No, I called you the other day, and I told you I was going to be on this as well." He's like, "I don't remember that." He went, "No, you didn't." I didn't hear you say it. I mean, you didn't hear anyone talk because you never stop fucking talking yourself. You never hear anyone. So yeah, but that's check that out. He dishes the dirt on old Rich as well.
All right.
He's like, it's kind of like I'm don't like Rich at the moment, but if anyone else says anything bad about him, I'll kill him.
Yeah.
It's one of those. He's like, he's my
Yeah. Yeah.
boy, and I love him. He's my brother for life. He's like, and I love him. I just don't like him
Yeah.
at the moment.
Yeah.
But that's
It was
between
shame.
me and him.
Nobody
But
else.
you can
Yeah.
tell he's just aching to say what's gone on. But yeah, he's like, he's my brother. He's my boy for life. I love that man. I just don't like him. But yeah, right. We had to get Stuck Mojo in there somewhere.
Oh yeah. No, you
Um,
got to do.
check
Right.
out Bones' solo album as well.
Yeah. Good.
Right, where are we?
We are 2018, and all I see is war.
All I say is wow. Yeah,
This is a great album,
this was the soundtrack again. This
and
was
this
my gym companion that year. Yeah,
this is the start of something as well, because this is the first album produced by Michael Elvis Basquet, who is basically Alter Bridge, Tremonti, Mammoth, Trivium. You look up his list; he's made some. He started out in the new metal years, and he's just got bigger and bigger,
yeah,
and he's produced everything since. If Mark Tremonti wants something done, he goes to see this man.
mm.
And now it's a case of Sevendust wants something done, they go and see this man. And their albums now sound all phenomenal because of this guy. He's a fucking
Yeah.
fantastic producer.
This is obviously the start of a trilogy then, because yeah, this is particularly as far as far as Seven Dust albums go. This is like like you said with Whole Day Memory. It kind of marks a new era.
Yeah,
It's like as I said to you the other day, you got some bands that don't necessarily well, they evolve as such, but it's more like they just refine.
yeah,
Like the quality just gets better and better, and they just tweak it and refine it. And that's bands like So when we go, this band changes or this band evolves, and then you'll have a consistent band like AC/DC,
hmm
where it's like, well, you can't say they didn't evolve. And the same as example I use was Cannibal Corpse. You can't say the band hasn't evolved, but when you listen to the latest album and then listen to the first album, you can tell that this is what they were trying to do the whole time.
yeah,
They're
yeah,
just remaking what they think is their perfect album, and they're just,
yeah,
and then you get to like the fourth album, they've done it
yeah, yeah.
right. This is it. This is the album they've been trying to make the whole time. Now we've got to make it again, and then they
Yeah, it's the thing, isn't it?
might not quite get it, and then they might not, and then boom, right, we've done it. And then that's the standard from now on. This is the perfect album. This is what we're doing from now on. And then 2, 3 albums go by. Boom! Right now, this is the standard going forward. It was like that with AC/DC, Cannibal Corpse, and yeah, I think it's fair enough to say with Sevendust because what they've been doing the whole time, they've been trying to do it from day one.
Yeah,
You listen to Sevendust, listen to this, and then listen to Sevendust. The ingredients were always there.
yeah,
They just hadn't quite known
yeah.
how to.
What proportion to put them in? And
Yeah, but
that's where having a great producer will
where
help
did we
you.
go? Like Medicated.
Oh, Medicated. What a fucking song that is. The chorus on that, man. How the fuck can you be, what, 12 albums in and writing
I
choruses
mean,
like
we haven't
that?
even looked into the lyrics. I mean, we could talk about the lyrics all night.
Oh,
There's so
fucking
many,
hell, yeah.
but I
Yeah,
think medicated is an important issue we have today.
yeah,
You know, if you take a headache tablet every day for 3 years and you've still got a fucking headache,
yeah.
maybe the
It's,
pills aren't working and
exactly,
something
yeah.
is causing the headache.
Yeah,
You should look deeper into it.
yeah,
Just saying. Apply that to
yeah,
anyway. Um, Not original. I mean, we were talking. We've said like soulful lyrics and soulful vocals from LeJohn. Not original, mate. Sounds like Marvin Gaye cover.
yeah, yeah.
I'm
Oh,
serious.
man's phenomenal.
Yeah, like you just take the like tone it down a little bit and just make that like an acoustic song. But imagine an acoustic song with some strings. That's a
Yeah,
soul song,
yeah.
you know. Um, I mean, sickness unforgiven. I mean, yeah, banger.
Risen, yeah, Descend. I mean, it is a great album. And like I say, it's been reinvigorated by the new producer.
Yeah,
And they felt comfortable enough to work with a producer as well, rather than doing it themselves. Perhaps they
yeah.
realised Kill the Floor, they'd taken that version of themselves as far as it could go. You need something else. Like Metallica, you get Bob Rock in, and it,
I think you need. I think it's a thing that I get it because you think they're sitting at a desk and they're just going, yep, no, yeah, and then they sit there playing around with it, and they go, well, hold on, I know what to do.
yeah,
Why don't we save ourselves a small fortune, save some
yeah,
money, especially when you're up against it? Because Seven Dust have never been a particularly successful financially.
no,
They've been a working band. They've always had enough. They've always made enough to keep going,
yeah,
which is what's made them
yeah,
what they are, by the way.
yeah, yeah, exactly.
Um, the reason Sevendust are as good as they are is because they've never actually lost the hunger,
Yeah,
and they've always been a working band. They've earned enough to pay the bills, like we all do. They're probably on not on much more than you and me in terms of what they earn.
yeah.
Like they're probably like they're middle class at this point, maybe. But no, but you know what I'm saying. They're not
Yeah, yeah, I know.
millionaires.
Yeah, I know what
Yeah.
you're saying. Yeah,
Um, but that's it's a bit like Testament.
yeah,
That's the difference between Testament and the Big Four. Like in terms of consistency with the quality of their output,
yeah.
Testament never lost that hunger.
No, they
They
didn't.
never, you know, not saying not done well, but they've, what I'm
The
talking about.
drive's still there, isn't it?
Yeah. But fuck off. Um yeah, next album.
Blood
This
and,
next album again,
Blood and Stone got caught up in the fucking in the scamdemic, didn't it? But
yeah,
fair play to them. They put it out.
yeah,
There's a lot of bands sat on their shit, and that annoyed me.
yeah.
But Lamb of God and Seven Dust put new stuff out because people had fuck all else to do. Let's
Well, they've been
listen to
doing
some
the
new
streaming
music.
thing as well. But
Yeah,
yeah, I mean, it
some
kind of passed me by because a lot of stuff was going along at that time.
yeah.
And
I remember being severely impressed with this because I remember listening to it in the car, and it was like fucking hell.
I've listened to it recently, obviously for the retrospective, and I listened to it again today, and it's a fucking phenomenal album. Like every
Yeah,
song,
there is some bangers on there, mate. I
there
mean,
isn't.
the title track, "Dying to Live,"
I
um,
think, yeah, we've
"Criminal."
established a new winning streak,
Yes, we
and
have. Yeah, it's come, and again, this was produced by
I love that
Elvis.
album cover as well. It's just like
Yes, really good, isn't it?
classic, just a fucking cool cover. Like,
Yeah,
and yeah, there's not a bad song on here.
and a surprising
Criminal,
"Criminal." What a
yeah,
song, man!
yeah. What you've
And a
become.
surprising, a really good cover, "Soundgarden." They are trying to live.
Yeah, I mean, I think they released that as a single
They did.
separately, but then
Yeah,
they did because obviously Chris Cornell
yeah.
died, and I know it's blasphemy, but I'm not into Seven Soundgarden,
No,
and
I'm not really. I like the odd song.
I like
Super Unknown is their best album. I don't give a fucking shit what anyone says.
I've not got a dog in the fight. I don't really know them, to be honest.
All for
Um,
me, all their best songs are on Super Unknown.
I always, I always really liked Chris Cornell as a vocalist. I always respected him as a vocalist. That
Oh
guy
yeah, he's got
clearly
he
can
had a great
sing.
voice. Yeah,
And personally, just for me as gay, I'm not saying I was a fan, so I can't really like have an argument. Or, but that first Audio Slave album is phenomenal.
yeah, yeah,
Like, and again, it's Rage Against the Machine, but to think that Chris Cornell took what Rage Against the Machine was doing and just completely
yeah.
like just he hasn't changed them
No,
musically, but he just did his own approach to that style of music and
yeah.
just made
Well,
a
it
completely new
was the
thing.
power of his voice that
He's
changed them.
screaming his lungs out on that album. It's fucking
Yeah,
brilliant, and
yeah,
there's not a bad song on that album. That first Audio Slave album is a phenomenal album. Um, and I quite like some of the stuff he did as a solo artist because his first solo album was mainly acoustics. It was quite mellow. Um, I think that was it when it Soundgarden solo stuff and Audio Slave. That's pretty much
yeah,
all.
yeah.
Yeah, that's all he did.
Yeah, I
Out
mean,
he
obviously
says,
he
yeah.
he blagged the Bond theme as well, didn't
Oh,
he?
he did. He obviously did a Bob theme. Yeah, so that's no
As
one else
Chris
in the
Cornell
grunge
as well.
world did that.
It wasn't Soundgarden, was it? It was
Considering he came from grunge.
yeah, yeah. He did a lot.
Um, oh, and bollocks. Oh, not Mother Love Bone. The Temple of the Dog
Temple of the Dog.
did that as
Yeah,
well.
yeah, yeah. I mean, that was a
I
super.
get, I get, I get his place, but Soundgarden. You say it's a party that started without me. The party had finished without me as
I
well.
finished. Yeah,
Sound. By the time I was getting into like rock music and everything, Soundgarden had split up.
yeah.
So I never really. I, I used to have like this washed out Super Unknown T-shirt that my cousin gave me. It was like a handed me down. Like, oh, you're getting rock music, are you? It was a Soundgarden shirt. There, I put that on.
Yeah, yeah.
I remember walking around with this Black Hole Sun. Black Hole Sun was a good song,
Oh, it
but
was.
yeah, I was never really. Yeah, it's just a ship that's left without me. I'm afraid, but respect to the guy. He was clearly an amazing singer,
Yeah,
up there with um. He did see. He reminds me of Chris Cornell was what's the guy's name? He was in Queen.
Paul Rogers.
Paul Rogers, yeah, because
Free.
he could kind of saw, but he
He
kind of
also
had
had
that.
that. He
He
had
was
that
kind of
working man.
smooth.
He had that working man Springsteen
Yeah, he could
thing with
sing
that,
like a
didn't he?
smooth way, but then soar up.
Yeah, yeah.
The way what do you say his name was? Paul Rogers, yeah,
Paul Rogers. Yeah.
because Paul Rogers could kind of switch on the blues when he wanted to as
Yeah, oh, yeah,
well.
yeah, yeah,
But anyway, this is a phenomenal album.
yeah. Check it
Um,
out. And it sort of
like I
went
say,
under the
this is
radar because, like we say, because they couldn't really tour it.
yeah, but there's some phenomenal songs on here, and this is mature Sevendust.
Yep.
And then
Well,
they
hang
completely
on.
turn the apple cart over. Oh
Hold
no,
on,
hold
hold
on.
on. Because we got 2020.
Yep.
Yeah, we got that. That basically was a dare. Clint phoned Morgan and said, oh, I'm going to send you a load of riffs. You're going to sing on them. And Morgan's like, I'm not a singer, I'm a screamer. He's like, just do it.
Yeah.
And that come out. And that is fucking, Morgan's got a great voice.
Yeah. Yeah.
He's got a surprisingly good voice. I mean, we know he can scream. I mean, as he's been doing for the last 20 fucking years. And
I
he's
didn't
got a
realise Clint
phenomenal,
wrote the music on it though.
yeah, he did. He wrote all the riffs. But no, it's really good. I mean, and obviously you had that. Speaking of Clint, he did a fucking, he did God Bless the Renegades, an album.
He's done a couple
That's
of
this is the one. It's a hard rock album, and he played everything.
yeah.
He played the fucking drums, the fucking did the lot. So he's another one of those arseholes who can do everything.
Look in the credits. I bet you find his other brother. I don't know.
Yeah, like fucking John Connolly can do it. Morgan can do it. He did a lot of electronic acoustic stuff as well. Clint, it was weird.
He
He did
joined
brief.
Corn for a bit as well.
He
You know
did,
that?
yeah. He toured with him, didn't he?
Yeah. Wrote for Striper.
Yeah, Yahweh, wasn't it? I think I haven't heard
Yeah,
it.
he had a yeah, he had a riff. Said to Michael Sweet, "I've got this riff and I don't know what to do with it. It's certainly not. It's not something that can be used for Sevendust." Michael Sweet went sent it to me, and he played with it and everything, and constructed a song with it. And
Yeah.
yeah, unfortunately, though, Cliff doesn't play on the song, but
Nah,
he
it's his riff, isn't it? Yeah.
it is his riff, and he is in the writing credits. So yeah, Clint Lowry's on a Striper song.
Well, yeah, I mean, because obviously Clint, he found God in a big way, didn't he?
Well, he the song "Till Death" is about having faith,
Yeah.
but then he's come out recently, like he's a Christian, and this
Yeah,
is,
he's he's full on now.
it's like, well,
He's like
yeah, but I was like, I thought you
writing
were
lyrics.
anyway, but whatever.
No, he's
Um,
even more, he really is wearing it on his sleeve now.
yeah,
So,
but
but
there's
yeah,
been elements in the lyrics from day one anyway, like even
yeah,
on the first album, "Pray,"
yeah,
or "Prayer."
yeah,
It's always been there, you
yeah,
know, but yeah, the he's got that on it. It's
yeah.
always but
Yeah.
Seven Striper from a certain era, they embraced the Seven Dust Crunch, shall we call it?
Oh, did they?
Yeah, yeah. There's a there's a clear, well, when they reformed, basically they took what they were doing in the 80s, but applied it with a modern approach. I'll be doing a
Yeah,
Striper retrospective at some point anyway. I was hoping to get Michael Sweet on the show, but I got offered a slot, and I was at work. I was literally
fucking hell.
at work, and they went, "Yeah, we'll come." I said, "I'm really sorry, I can't do that one. Can I get another time slot?" And I went, "Yeah, we'll come back to you with another time." And then
Didn't.
didn't.
Bummer.
Never mind. But anyway,
Anyway,
right, folks,
well, no, no, we ain't there yet
we're
because
not there yet. Oh, okay.
2022 projected third album.
Oh, we've got three albums. I thought
Yeah,
did two.
nah, three. So yeah, John he's got riffs to burn, mate. So it's more of the same. It's if you're into Alter Bridge and all that, you're gonna love this. I mean, it's what you would want that a super group like that to sound like. I can't stress that enough. It's brilliant. So yeah, check them out. Now,
I'll have to get into projected.
yeah,
They've
no,
completely passed me by.
there is some good stuff there, man. There really is. And John's got a good voice. I mean, as we know, we've heard him, but hearing him take the reins on his own
Yeah,
is pretty good.
and he runs marathons. The
Yeah.
bastard.
Oh yeah. I follow him on social media.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he does every time, no matter what city he's in. Oh yeah, I just done 10 miles. Getting to sea. Fuck's
Yeah.
sake. Unreal. Now, 2023, Truth Killer. You know what I said about production and and um old Elvis?
Yeah.
It goes out the window here. It's for me, it's a weak sounding album, drum wise. The drums are not as weighty as they have been. I don't know whether it's because there's a lot of electronic in this, a lot more electronic than there normally is. So I don't know whether it's a conscious
There's
decision they
definitely an
made.
electronic element on this.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think it must be a decision they made consciously. But about the opening track, eh? Where'd that come from?
Where did that
I
come from?
might let the
Indeed.
devil in.
Yeah.
It's like to me, this is what I think a Legion solo album will sound like.
Maybe, maybe I don't know. Maybe you just weren't feeling the solo album. I don't know what happened
Yeah.
to that solo album, but it's not an unknown thing. Someone from a band's working on a solo album. They've gone here. Listen to this. They've gone. Hold on a minute.
Well, Maiden.
Boom. And yeah, Maiden, Pesh Mode, we mentioned earlier, same sort of thing. It's happened before as well. Yeah, who knows, who knows.
Yeah,
But
but
this
it's definitely like,
completely
whoa,
new
from
Seven
the out.
Dust album, cool, great. Let's get it. And then it's just like, whoa,
Yeah, what
okay.
the fuck is this? Like, yeah,
And I'm thinking, oh, this is just a weird intro or something. And then
yeah. No, no, it's 4 minutes.
just this is minimalist,
Yeah,
like it is just production, isn't it?
yeah, it's
But
weird.
it's all LJ's
Oh yeah,
vocals,
it
and it
is.
just
Yeah,
goes to show just how what a great singer he is.
Phenomenal, phenomenal vocalist, man.
And then just that, I might let the devil win.
Yeah,
Boom. And just that bass just kicks
yeah,
in and
kicks, yeah.
bang, and then oh, we have arrived.
And
And
then
imagine,
we're into Seven Dust Land.
yeah, just it just kicks in. It's like, oh, would it have worked as a? I mean, well, it could work either way, but I guess the reason they chose it as the opener is like everyone knows Seven Dust.
Yeah, let's
Well, everyone thinks they know Seven Dust. Let's just throw
exactly.
this
Yeah,
fucking at them.
yeah, let's fuck them up.
But yeah, maybe it could have been a closer as well, but I
No, like
don't
you
think it
say, I
would have
think
had
it's
quite the same effect because it'd been
no,
like, oh yeah, because they're closing the album. Yeah, it's
yeah,
like,
no. This is like you say,
let's
it's like, oh
open with it.
shit,
Let's
yeah,
we don't know where we are now.
yeah.
This is
What's
Seven
happening?
Dust, but not as we know it.
Exactly.
And on all fairness, good, like, fair play to them. Right, this is experimental and weird. They could have disappeared up their own arse and made the whole album like it, and then they've been
Yeah,
like, right, no,
stop it now.
stop it
But no,
now.
this
But just
is
leave it at one song, so it's just enough of experimentation
yeah,
to keep you on your toes. You don't quite know what's happening, what is going to happen.
yeah.
We could, but then truth teller, boom,
Oh yeah,
we're over.
straight in.
Um, but so many good songs on this.
Oh yeah, everything. No Revolution, Holy
Everything.
Water.
Um,
My favourite on the album is Fence.
yeah.
It's the last track. Have you seen the video?
Is that the one with the start stop
Plasticine,
motion?
the
Yeah,
plasticine with the zombies. Oh, it's
yeah.
fucking brilliant. Check it out. It's fucking awesome, guys. Check it out. But that's proper Seven Dust, isn't it?
Superficial drug. I forgot that one.
Yeah,
Yeah. There's another song on here though that I was like, oh, I'll make a note of that. Oh no, that might have been on. That might have been on this one. Yeah, it might have been criminal. No, that was definitely one. Oh, it doesn't matter. Oh, superficial drug. Did I say that one?
he did. Yeah,
I can't remember. But yeah, every song on this is awesome. And
yeah,
everything. Oh, mate. And do you know what? What is this? Their 14th album?
yeah.
I've
Full
lost
length.
count.
Yeah, yeah. Full length.
Now, sometimes some bands come out of the gates running with their first album, or they'll put out a genre defining album like Number of the Beast or Master of Puppets or Vulgar Display. And some bands lose their edge or lose their, mojo for whatever whole multitude of different reasons. But only a band 14 albums in can make an album this good.
Yeah,
Only a band that's done, some things do come with age
yeah,
or with experience, with road mileage, shall we
yeah,
say. There's certain things that, yeah, it's like, yeah, you got this, and maybe this comes later on, and but bands aren't as good as they were, or they haven't got certain things, yeah. But there is other things that they do have at a certain point, and only someone that's achieved that much can do something
yeah.
like this later on.
It's like look at
And
Maiden. What they're churning out. I mean,
yeah,
fucking hell.
and I would say with Seven Dust, you've got the first five albums, can't mess with it.
No,
10 out of 10, all the way. That's the golden period. But I would say, yeah, fuck it. Let's finish with three. I would say, yeah, it sandwiches in between with a perfect trilogy. It's not the end because we've got a new album out in a couple
yeah,
of months, but you know what I'm saying. Um, but the bit in the middle between the first five and the last three, I'd probably say last two, but all I say is no, he's really good, isn't it? Fuck it,
it
let's say
is.
three.
Yeah,
Even then, the bit in the middle, the sandwich filling, shall we say,
yeah,
is interesting,
yeah,
and they go through that little bit in the middle to get to this because what there's a bit of experimentation along the way, and what doesn't work just gets dropped. That's fine,
yeah, yeah,
and what does work gets kept, and they've done that all the way along 14 albums. What works? That keep it. Try this. Does it work? Right, we'll keep that. Did that work? No, discard it then. And it's just layer upon layer, album upon album. What's what's worked? What hasn't worked? They just constantly learn,
Yeah,
constantly refined, constantly had the sound in mind, but it's just tweaked bit by bit by bit,
yeah.
album after album. Who else? Who else has
A,
this consistency?
a back catalogue of such quality.
Yeah.
It's rarefied air, man. You know, there's 100,000 different bands who've got peaks and troughs, isn't there?
Mm.
But like you say, it's just a
It's like
consistent.
I asked you what. Do you remember we was having this
That was it.
conversation
Would
on
you
the way
sooner
home from
have
a gig? It was like, would you
ten
want
out of
a
ten
couple,
and
two or three tens,
or,
or
or 7/8s, wasn't it?
28s? Yeah,
Yeah,
and I think we've got 28s here.
yeah. We got the consistency of just brilliance.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think any of these albums are like a genre definer or an age definer, like a an album that's so classic is practically cliched, like I don't know, like The Wall or
Yeah.
Master of
Oh no,
Puppets, say, or
there's nothing like that.
Number of the Beast is the greatest metal album ever. It's not even fucking Iron Maiden's
No,
best
yeah, it
album.
ain't.
Shut
Stop
up.
it. Yeah,
But at the same time, social proof is a thing. Like
yeah.
none of these albums are a t-shirt,
No,
but there's never been a full stinker. Even a band, an album like myself, like Alpha or Kill the Floor,
Alpha. Yeah, I mean it's yeah.
it's still all right. Um,
But
Anyone else would love to have put out an album like Alpha.
to have two out of 14. I mean, fucking hell.
Yeah, but again, even they're not bad. Like
No,
even
exactly.
if a band came out today and Kill the Floor was their first album, you'd be going, "Oh fuck me, this band are well
Yeah,
good. Like check them out."
that's it.
But yeah, just that, just consistent all the way through.
Yeah.
8 out of 10, 8 out of 10, 8,
Did
9, 8, 9, 8, 9, 8, 9. Never
did
quite
you
reaching 10, but
did you dip into? Have you heard the new? Have you still not heard the new song?
no, no. Just wait for the album.
It is fucking phenomenal.
Yeah, we'll do a
It
Sevendust. I
yeah,
don't know
we'll
if you
have
want
to
to jump on and
review.
do the review with me.
We'll have to review the album, but it
Shit,
is
yeah.
a phenomenal song.
Yeah, I don't doubt it. I'm just like, do I need to hear it? I know the album's coming. I'm buying it anyway.
Yeah,
I just,
but like I say, it's and the production. You know, I said I had complaints with the production about Truth Killer, where it
yeah.
didn't sound. Perhaps the drums didn't have as much weight. Well,
Mm.
that's gone out the window now.
He heard you, did
It's
he?
probably their weightiest album.
Yeah.
The 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 guitar and the
Is it just
drums.
one song so far?
Yeah, yeah, they've only done a single,
Oh,
so it's not like they've done like Lamb of God. I dropped four.
yeah.
I haven't listened to the last three. I'm waiting, like saying, waiting for the
I
album.
think it's like Slayer had like 6 singles out by the time the album finally
Yeah,
came out. It was
but
hardly
no,
worth
I've
getting.
listened to the one because it's the single. And
Mm.
if I was you, I'd check it out. Just do it like I used to do in the old days. You'd
To
release a
be honest, I
single.
just forgot.
Yeah.
I just, yeah,
Now listen to it, man. It is fucking great. And that's your single, and then your album's coming out in May.
yeah. I'll
But
listen to it while I'm uploading this. But
yeah,
yeah,
no, it is a really good song. And the video's cool as well. It's all like animated, like hand drawn animation type thing.
yeah.
It's really good. But I think um we're in good hands for another few years yet. I mean, they're all mid to late 50s now. I mean, Morgan's 57. I think Legion's the youngest in the band. I think he's 53. So we've still got some years in the tank. And
Oh yeah. I mean,
I'm going to see him twice
they're
this
all
week.
fit guys as well. Like they
Oh,
all,
they are.
it's obvious they all work out,
Yeah.
and
Yeah, so I'm
John's doing marathons, and
yeah. Yeah, so I'm going to see him twice this week. And I've actually got VIP as well. I'm doing a meet and greet. Kerry bought me meet and greet from birthday. So I'm finally
yeah,
going to meet
I
him.
would have gone to see him, but I was like, Sevendust are too good to be an opener. I'll wait for the headline.
So but no, I
Are
think
they touring
we're
with Tremonti or Alterbridge?
it's with Waterbridge.
Yeah, I can't get into Alterbridge.
I fucking love him.
I know people. I've had people like, why? Why? Just, I'm like, there's nothing. I've been in the car. We played Alter Bridge.
It's one of them things just don't
Right,
click.
yeah, you're right. That's all right. Yeah, cool.
Just doesn't
It's
click.
good. I just never get that bit where I'm like, hey, I'm buying that.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I
Don't
love
know
it.
why.
Yeah, it's just sometimes it just
Yeah,
doesn't click, does
it
it?
ticks all the boxes. Everything's there, but they're just. And I've had friends like, why don't you like them? So I don't not like them though.
Yeah.
They're like, that's even worse. Why can't you just say they suck so then we can have an argument? Like,
Yeah.
why not?
Yeah.
Yeah, but same with Whitesnake. I should like them.
Oh, fucking hell, phenomenal. But
I like is it something of the night?
still of the night.
That's a cool song. But apart from that, I
Yeah,
don't
but
know.
that
Well, to
album's
be honest, I
that
never really
album.
listened to
Yeah,
it.
but that album's one of it's 1987. That's one of those albums. That's up. That's like that's New Jersey. That's Hysteria. You
Yeah.
know, that's fucking. But no,
Has
I
that
mean,
got Here I Go Again on it?
yeah.
That's a good song.
Well, the re-recorded one, yeah.
Yeah.
But no, I think with Seven Dust, we're in good hands for another few years yet because they've still got riffs to burn. And if you seen them on stage, they're like you say, they're all fit as fiddles.
They're just tight. I mean,
Yeah,
some bands as well.
but it comes
You
from not having a
say like
lineup.
Biohazard. You could take or leave Biohazard's album, but you got to see Biohazard live.
Oh yeah, especially now it's the original lineup as
And
well.
well, yeah, especially like that. Yeah, it goes without saying. But the only band I've seen where it was just like this band is just you can only do this by practicing for thousands of hours, and you get to know each other. Like just, it's Sick of It All.
Yeah,
Like
no,
again, Sick of It All's albums, take or leave them, but no one beats them live. And it's they just walk on and just like they just everyone they're just in sync with each other. It's just so hard to explain unless you see it, and
yeah,
they're just so comfortable on stage. They just know what they're doing. It's just second nature to them. It's like they're not even trying.
yeah. No, it comes
And
from years together, doesn't it?
yeah, yeah, and a bit like Seven Dust and Sick of It All. It's always been the same lineup.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah,
Yeah.
but no, I
So
mean they are. If you if the old saying, if you don't know, now you know. Seven Dust are a band that you need in your life.
yeah, they're the favourite band you didn't know. They're
Exactly.
there.
Yeah.
And if you are a Seven Dust fan, look what you've accumulated since
Yeah.
school. They're the best friend that's always just been there.
That's it. Yeah.
Mm.
And check them out live as well because they're fucking nutters.
You owe it to yourself.
Yeah.
Like, who was it that said that? It's like whenever Seven Dust play a festival, watch and look either side of the stage.
At the bands who are
All
watching.
the bands are watching
Yeah.
Seven Dust, thinking, "Fuck, we need to get our act together."
Yeah. Yeah. No one wants to
Oh,
go on after them, do they?
yeah, right. I've said my piece. First five albums, get it. Last three albums, get them. Then fill the gaps as you go. What about you?
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, like you said, you can't argue with those first
I
five.
honestly
That's
don't
your.
have a favourite album. I don't. I
No, I
really don't.
can't. I think possibly Animosity because it's just
Push
literal.
comes to shove.
That's just a wall. That is wall to wall bangers. I mean, that is
Mm,
fucking. That's. But yeah, I mean, the first five, the first four is definitely is that's the golden run. That's your fucking Number of the Beast to Seventh Son. That's your, you
yeah,
know, that Kill 'Em All, the Black Album. That's we're talking that sort of run. It's that quality. Yeah, there's a few, but there's never any fucking troughs. Might be a few dips,
yeah,
but there's even when you think fuck, they come along with an album that makes you go whoa. And then yeah, since they've hooked up with Elvis as a producer, they've been on a tear. And the new single is This the Real You doesn't show 'em any signs of slowing down. So no, definitely the first lot, the later lot, and yeah, with you pick and choose from the middle. But there's some absolute gems. Even on their worst album, there's a song that makes you go
there's still
fucking hell.
gems. Yeah, yeah even I admit that.
You
So
know. So no, you need them in your life.
right, folks, it's been a long one. and I appreciate it. I'm sorry I took so long to get around to it, but here it is, finally, the retrospective. And come back in May when a new album comes
Yep.
out, and we'll be reviewing that as well.
Well,
So, over to you. What's your favourite Sevendust album? What's an underrated Sevendust album? How many
yeah.
times have you seen them live? When did you see them live? And have you ever met them? They seem to be approachable guys, and everyone seems. I've never, ever heard a bad story
No.
of someone meeting Sevendust and they were dicks to them or whatever. I've
Yeah.
never heard of it ever.
Yeah. Let us know, guys.
Um,
Let us know in the comments.
this is the thing, and they're just so respected by other
Yeah.
by their peers, and you know, yeah, the most underrated band, apart from maybe King's X, the most underrated band. So there you go. Sevendust. Go listen. Thanks for tuning in. Give us one of them. Leave us a comment. Tell us what you think.
Yep.
Till next time, folks. I'll catch you later. And you'll see
Laters.
him when we do Damage Plan.
Yep.